We're ready to go live now. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, hey. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam. Hello, hello. Eyes ready, you's ready. Is it going? It's a celebration stream. Almost. Hey. Hey ya. That's my signature work greeting. Hey ya.
Oh, there it is. Hi.
Hmm?
I'm writing welcome.
Yay. My face looks so smooth today. Wow. I feel like a little hash brown. A very smooth hash brown, so not like a hash brown at all. This thing keeps falling. Okay.
Good morning.
Here we go. Here we go. Good morning. Oh, Dibs is here. Hello.
Oh.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Dibs.
Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello, Dianysotron. Thank you for the good compliments.
Hey,
Let's-
hello.
Let's keep it going. Da 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 da. How are you? How are you both? How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Megan's on Animal Crossing currently, and I've got a stuffy nose. But
Oh,
you're
on your face.
Oh yeah, I'm on my face. My face is just look at it. It's so smooth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what happens when I shave. I don't have many hairs to shave, but when they're gone, they're gone. There we go. We'll start a new thing today with Volcano. I'm also trying to open this pack of Poke cards because every time we finish a thing, I'd like to open a pack of Poke cards as my little childhood treat. Did you guys get booster packs growing up? Of like Pokemon cards? Dibs, do you have a Pokemon card collection that you've been hiding this whole time? Every time I went to visit you, you're like, I actually have a secret Poke stash, but I'm not going to tell them about it. Cause I'm cool like that. Oh yeah, I ordered a box this time instead of getting them a la carte, and I'm going to exercise great discipline by not opening them all at once, or opening them on the sly when when we haven't finished anything yet. I guess we could open them also whenever we finish like a real thing. We're working on two other things now. One of them is a project that Megan is spearheaded. a very sharp spear. And that one we're gonna try to wrap by this Saturday. Do you have a name for it yet, or do you want to not say?
I don't know, but I'm really excited about it.
I'm really excited about it too.
And I'm working on it with my mom, and I just think it's gonna be really nice. So, at least
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it. So.
Yeah, it'll have talkies, so it's the first thing that
Yeah,
we've
it's gonna be
done
words.
with like words and talkies. So we're slowly getting to the place where we just blog and talk all the time.
No.
I'm kidding. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. Here's where we talk. Otherwise, no talk. The other one is something that I've sort of been sitting on for a while. I wasn't sure whether to do it as a comic or that if it was a comic, what form of a comic. But now it's like we've been animating for a while, so I'm just gonna animate it. And I have to do some voice acting in that, so you'll hear some stuffy voice acting.
Yay.
Maybe with the well, I don't want to give anything away. It'll sound like this. No, it won't sound like that.
Maybe.
Maybe it'll sound like this.
Oh, maybe it'll sound like this.
It'll definitely not sound like that.
Actually, when I was growing up, I didn't think I was good enough at drawing to be like a Disney animator, and obviously I'm not a Disney animator right now. But like what I would do, or a dream I had instead, was to be a voice actor. So I'd do Jungle Book lines while cleaning the dishes. That's a little
I didn't know that.
thing about me. Yeah, that's the.
I mean, I hear you singing and doing the dishes. But
Do I? I don't feel like I sing doing the
do.
dishes anymore.
You do sing.
Doing the dishes now is a
You
chore.
You sing. You do sing.
Okay.
You just don't realize you're singing.
Yeah. Well, let me see. Do we have a version of this setup where it's like it's mostly by face but also the game on?
Yeah.
Solo cam with
Solo
Switch.
cam with Switch.
Yay! Yay! All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna open up this packet because again, woo! We released a video, and I hope you all liked it. Dibs. Hope you liked the worm, and hope Candy liked her comment. And did you suggest anything else? I forget.
Well,
Huh? Huh? Let me
wait, do you want to play the video and then...
no. Do I want to play the video?
You want to play the video and then do the booster pack?
Sure. Well, I'll have the video on because it's tricky to see. We can't. I don't know. We don't know. Haven't figured out how to stream audio
Okay.
from our computer, but I could definitely put it out.
Just for a second
just-
and then go back to
Just for a little bit, yeah. So
I'm
Let's
sitting
see.
and waiting. I can't wait.
let me just drag this screen over. We're really cool. We're really pro at this YouTube thing. So we're just gonna kind of manhandle it over
stuff
here.
today.
Huh?
Your nose is stuffier today.
That's what happens. Oh, you can see all the Ben Howard that I listen to because I'm a sensitive boy.
What?
Oh, it's just on the side of the screen for the YouTube thing that I'm showing. This is other videos that I've played. Black Flies, good song, good Sensi boy song. If anyone's interested.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Let me take off this.
Basketball.
Let me take off-
Yeah, you're really seeing it.
What?
Basketball.
The things I
bad boy
what?
songs.
Yeah. Let me
Probably
take this
some
off. It's a little
sumo in
hot.
there.
Is there some sumo? Oh, not in this list, but yes, sumo. Although
Donkey.
the
I see
NH
Donkey on the side.
huh?
I see Donkey.
Donkey, yes, we love Donkey. He's probably the first YouTuber I was ever like, oh my gosh, YouTube is great.
Yeah, so funny.
Donkey's great. Oh boy.
Really, I heavily relate to how he feels about games, because especially after listening to him talk about how he doesn't like turn-based games, I'm like, he understands.
I started playing turn-based games. That's like I played Chrono Trigger. That was my first game, so
So you like it.
I don't get it. I get it now though
I
because
just
it's too
like-
slow.
It's not even the slowness of it, it's not fun to go through a menu for me.
I guess that's what it is.
I would rather, like, smash the thing myself.
That's how you started loving animation because you go through menu and then you play animation. You do attack.
Yeah, like, I don't want to do that. I want to do the smash myself.
Megan's actually super violent.
No.
This jersey is from when she swung a bat at things.
No.
Yes, that's actually true.
Yeah, in a sport, not like willy-nilly.
Yeah, she likes to smash in the games. Yeah, this is our loop. It was pretty cool. I think this actually mirrors more the environments that I like doing, which is like these sort of deserty abstract things. So it felt very comfortable. I'm not sure how Volcano is gonna go,
Oh,
but
I'm so excited for Volcano.
we're gonna go it. Yeah. Let me see if there's been any updates to the polls. We also don't know how to do a poll where okay, so it's still at 9. So Volcano still wins.
Yay!
But whatchamacallit? Yeah, I don't know how to make the polls expire. I don't want to delete it. It's kind of like a nice little record. So we took like a screen grab of the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do Volcano today. That's gonna be fun.
We got to 200.
Yeah, or 200 subscribies, as we say. That's really exciting. I think we're just we're gonna keep poking along and keep making stuff.
Yay!
Until I get too busy to make stuff. But even then, I'll still
probably
keep
still
trying
make
to.
stuff,
we'll
yeah.
still make stuff as long as the hands allow. So yeah, I think. Let me go back to this view. These streams are gonna be a little wacky because whatchamacallit?
Pokemon time. Pokemon time.
Pokey time celebration. I'm so excited. This is the only gambling that I do other than investing, which I don't really do anymore. Let's see. Well, do you want to pick one, Megan? We got this weird spider guy.
Wait, okay,
Yeah. She caught it.
Sometimes I have a hard time focusing on more than one thing.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in the middle of a hunt. See, she liked to hunt.
okay,
There's this weird ball guy.
okay.
That's one. There's the yellow version of
Okay.
the ball guy. Yep. There's the snow Vulpixie guy.
Okay.
Okay. And there's Boogera. Lugia.
Okay.
Those are the 4 choices.
The yellow one.
Yellow one. All right. You got choice of right yellow or left yellow.
Oh, I'm thinking left yellow.
Left yellow. Okay. Celebration. Yay. We did it. We did it. And now it's time to gamble. Gamble. Okay, so here we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, I'm messing up in the clutch.
You got it. It's like opening milk.
I don't want to like mess up any of the cards inside, so I gotta be really careful.
You gotta
Okay,
open it like milk.
I got it. This is content right here. Yeah. Okay, we're open. I know there's like a way to like do these where you get the holographic card last, but I'm not that fancy. Put that one aside. That's just a weird thing. Oh, there's a weird card that says V-Star on it.
Oh, yep, it's one of those.
You're a B-Star. I'm gonna put that card on the bottom because
Yeah, we have some of those.
maybe that's a little special. But anyways, here we go.
This is where I'm gonna have a bit of a delay, so maybe if you could just hold it.
Yeah, I'll show you.
A little bit longer.
I'll show it. Okay, and we got Poke number 1. It's a Brazian.
What does it look like?
It looks like a fox wearing leggings.
Not my favorite.
Number 1, yay! First celebration. All right, who do we got in number 2? Oh, Sigalith.
Cuter. The first one looks cuter than I thought it was gonna look.
Yeah.
I like the drawing.
It's like on that cute, sexy edge that
uplighting?
that some of the some of the Pokemon are veering into.
Yeah.
Do you see the second one?
Not yet.
It's Kami.
Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah, it's nice and happy.
Would you call it Sigilith?
Yes. This is a Pokemon stream.
I like how happy it looks.
Yay! Yay! Celebration. Okay. We will animate today. we'll definitely get to that. Let me get through these next cards. It's a. Oh, this is an old school one, even though it's a new card.
So delayed.
Flap, flap, flap.
It's so delayed. I just want to know. You said flap. Is it Pidgeotto?
It is not a Pidgeotto.
Oh, you said flap. You said old school.
It's
Is
a.
it Voltris?
It's a.
Golbat.
Golbat. Yep.
Oh, I like Golbat.
Golbat's a great design.
I like
Its
Golbat.
original sprite is so scary looking with its giant mouth. Okay. Next one. Banana, banana, banana. Mixing franchises. Oh,
Mixing franchises.
this is like the third
Oh,
evolution. This is the third evolution of the
Did you get
fox.
a chomp card?
No, no, just this intro song. Flare parade. Wow.
It's a fire.
Yeah, it's a fire guy.
I haven't seen it yet.
Megan's a fighting type person, so.
Little fox.
It's a weird
I'm
foxy.
having a hard time seeing where its face is.
Maybe I should show you first. Okay, ready?
Oh yeah, you can.
Next
You
one
wanna show me
is.
first and then...
Next one is. Banana-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, I don't. What is this one? This is like.
It is this one.
Is it like
Oh!
something?
Oh, it's a shiny Flaffy.
Oh, Flappy, Flappy,
Flaffy. Look at it.
Flappy.
It's a stage.
Is it the one that looks like a sheep?
It's a middle stage and it's shiny. Yeah, this one's cute.
It's like a shaved sheep.
Mostly shaved. Mostly shaved. That one was nice.
That one's cute.
All right. Next one is Megan gets the spoilers.
Oh,
Beta bada beta bada
oh,
beta
this
bada.
one's cute.
Bum ba ba da bum.
We
Oh,
have the other one.
Swablu. Swablu.
Oh, I can't remember if we have the other card or if we just have it in the game.
I think we have the other card. That was my Pokemon that I liked
Oh,
in,
that's the one.
in Emerald.
That's the one you got like a little plush for your sister.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
We don't have the card. It's that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Dionycitron, it's a hollow Falafi. Very, very nice.
Yeah, there's like a person in it too.
Yeah, I like that evolution line. It's cool. Okay, next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just got a couple left. Huh. Is
I don't know if I like this one.
uh-oh. With that in mind, boop 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 boop. Oh, ooh. That's weird.
It looks kind of like a rat.
It's just, I think it's the posing that it's like almost like on a baby on a blanket.
Yeah, but it's not cute like that. Yeah, maybe that one can be cute, but this drawing isn't super cute.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Next one. Boop.
Oh.
That's the reaction.
I like this one. I caught this one in the game.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Oh, it's a new one?
Yeah.
It's a new one? Oh, a Rotom. Rotoms are cool.
I don't think it's a new one.
No, it's not a new one.
But I caught it in the game.
Rotom.
But they don't evolve.
No, they do. Or maybe they have different forms. I don't know how it works.
I couldn't evolve it in the game, but maybe I didn't get it to a high enough level.
Maybe.
Okay.
Anyways, 3 more.
Oh.
Great.
I can't tell where its face is, but also, is it stuck in mud?
Is it stuck in mud? Oh, what is this? I gotta actually look at this one. I don't know what's going on.
This is a good method, showing me first and then you not seeing it and trying to figure out what I'm talking
Like,
about.
I don't know what it's sitting on. This is a wacky drawing. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about the drawing.
Anyways.
Okay.
All right, 2 more. Pew.
Oh, classic, excellent.
Okay, classic.
Pose, really cute.
Classic and excellent.
Yep,
and
yep.
really cute. With that in mind, it is. Oh, Vulpix. Yeah.
You don't like Vulpix?
Vulpix is fine. I was never really a big fan of the Vulpixies.
I like Vulpix. I think Vulpix is really cute.
All right, and the last one.
Oh. It's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing. This is what it is. It's nothing. All right. Well, cool. I'm actually really happy with the Flaffy though. That guy's pretty cool.
I like the holographic Flappy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like a middle one too.
What do you have? What's behind Bear?
What's behind Bear?
Yeah, on the right of Bear.
On the right?
Yeah,
this?
What's this?
Oh, this is an old coughing that I have. We have some Pokemon cards just like lying around. See, it's coughing.
Can you do your best coughing voice?
Coughing.
Nice.
Wheezing. I don't have a wheezing, but
It's pretty good.
that's my coughing and wheezing impression for you. And
we did it.
this is my my little Bellsprout who keeps me company when I draw.
Bell Bellsprout. Can you do
Bellsprout.
Can you do Bellsprout voice? Was that it?
I don't think Bellsprout has a voice. I think it's like because it's just like a little
I
thing.
see. It just has sound effects.
Yeah. Oh, do you know? Oh, here's the pen. Oh my gosh. Need this. Okay. Yay!
Yay!
another gamble done.
I hope it's not the same cards in every pack.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Multi-cam with switch. Woohoo! All right. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do this volcano thing because sort of waiting until the poll wrapped up.
You're gonna draw a background.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with like maybe like a background. I assume we want to see the volcano.
Yes.
Do we want like a dramatic upshot? No. No, that's too much.
No, I think like.
You want to see like the volcano hole? You know, like
I thought
classic.
it would be. Yeah, I thought you would see it almost like not top down, but like you'd see. It's like the area around the top of the volcano.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little volcano then, because like, because maybe we can have two volcanoes, because I want to be able to see like.
What
big
if you have the
characters.
volcano further away, but the thing that's going through is like lava streams?
This will be our third river. In every single one of our scenes, there are rivers.
Yeah, if you make like the river, but you make the river lava.
So we have like a volcano in the distance. I'll try to have the stream bend a different way since we bent it to the right.
Yeah, dude, you go left now.
Yeah, we go left.
Yeah, and like you can have smoke coming off the volcano in the back.
Yeah, maybe it'll kerplode. Maybe this will be the one where all the characters react. Because
No.
it's rather...
No, don't do that. Remember, we just had this conversation about how these loops get really dense and then it's a lot of work.
It definitely is a lot of work. But, you know, that's animation. That's Banimation.
I guess what you could do is do the loops for the entire thing and then have every character, like, don't do the reaction to the lava until all the way at the end. And then you could have, like, at the end of everyone's loop, they all go into the reaction and then they go back into their first drawing. But that still feels really complicated.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh no.
So maybe we'll have something like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's see. So we'll have like some sort of foreground stuff, and then we'll have a nice volcano boy in the back. And since it's mostly effects animation, I'm not gonna do the volcano right now. Even though, you know, hashtag we love effects animation. Ooh, it's so great and so fun. Yay.
It is fun. What are you talking about?
I'm not the biggest fan of doing effects animation, but
I like it.
We gotta do it.
I really
when
like
necessary.
effects animation.
I think the rocket ship stuff came out really nicely,
Yeah.
and I'm pleased with that. So yeah, this is our basic volcano setup. We have some mountains in the back, some lumps. We got a little scene here. And yeah, we can make if anyone has some suggestions of what you'd like to see.
I'm $1 million in debt now. Oh, thanks, Sibs.
Oh, thank you. The rocket looks pretty good. So let's see. I'm just gonna. If anyone has suggestions while I fill out this BG with some junk. Bo 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 bo. We like bridges.
Oh yeah, put a little bridge.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll have to animate the lava river and give it a nice glow.
I'm very excited about it. And it's the reason why I suggested it in the first place.
We just want glowy stuff,
It just
basically.
looks so pretty.
Shout outs to Megan for compositing stuff, because it looks good because of her.
Oh, thank you. Looks good because of you.
Wait, wow.
It's both of us. That's why it's my name makes.
Wait, wow. Okay. Dionysusron with the fire NATO.
Yes.
Maybe a scientist guy that puts like a test stick into the
Ooh.
lava. Okay, well.
Ooh, with like a science device? That would be cool.
Well, we could definitely do that. And then we could also do the fire NATO. So let me try to think of how a fire NATO would go. No, we'll probably put that in one in the background.
If this, I can change what my house looks like.
Oh,
Wow. Do you like any of these houses?
you can change the whole look of your house?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, that's nice. And that's nice too.
Which one do you like the most?
Well, seeing as I'm an Age, I'd probably go with the Asian
This one?
house. Yeah.
Sure. Pink?
Pink. Sure.
Ooh.
Bold way.
Oh, I like these like fish on the top. Maybe I'll go blue.
Okay. Let
Ooh,
me.
I can change so much more stuff than I'm used to.
Let's start with.
Wow. Oh wow, there's so many options.
Let's lock this up, and then I'll start with the fire NATO.
Do you prefer any of these windows?
I'm referring to those windows. Oh wow, this is DLC for sure. I like
Yeah.
the one with the rocky bottom. Actually,
This one?
it just feels more secure. You know.
I like this one.
Well, you pick the one you like. I would go for rocky
like-
bottom, cause I got a rocky bottom.
Pick my door first.
Ooh, these are some kooky colors.
Oh, yeah, it's not done
Whoa,
yet.
that's a fun. It's a fusion house,
Oh,
just
this one.
like how we live.
I guess this kind of door makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Let's. What do you imagine a fire NATO looks like? Is that like a?
It's like a tornado that's got fire in
Is
it.
that like a tornado with a haircut that has like fire, like on top?
Oh, I imagine the fire being part of it. So, like, where there's wind, there's also flames.
Or is it just like a very textured?
Or is it like
Tornado.
Is it like a Dragon Ball Z stuff?
Well, this will. I mean, I'm not very. This will take like a lot of compositing to get to that place. But let's see. There's one Dionysusron, two where it just looks like a pile of poo,
There's so many options now.
and then something like this for three. Maybe it's like a mix. So if you have like the tornado, but you have like almost more cartoony, like fire textures on the side, and then like a little fire up top. One, two, or three. What do you think? What do you think? So this third one kind of looks like coral. Well, you have to like sort of suspend the disbelief here, and just kind of imagine it all properly composited and stuff.
I think like these look more like trees than tornadoes.
Well, I mean that's the tricky thing, you know, like.
Can you draw like a shape of a tornado with like a cone? Maybe that would help. Where it's like small at the bottom and big at the top.
Yeah. I mean, I can give them all the taper and stuff.
2? Yeah, what if you do 2, but you give it like a taper?
Okay. All right. let's do it that way. Let's
which
do
mailbox do you like the
it
most?
that way.
I can go this little house one. I can go square. I can go rounded.
I like little house, or actually square. I think square has the nice slope.
This one?
It's only available in pink.
No, this colors.
Well, no, for square. It looked like square was only. Oh, I don't know.
I kind of like this like wooden one. I wish the other ones had wooden ones.
Well, let me Google up what a fire if there's fire
It definitely exists.
tornado.
I kind of like this wooden, like, little house. More than, like, the painted ones.
Okay, then do a wooden house. Oh, look at these little skinny guys. Yeah, they all seem kind of skinny with, like, poofy smoke around it.
I like these castle ones. They just feel so scary to me. I like the... Oh, they all have lanterns.
We'll probably need to have, like, a cloud come in. Because it's sort of... It looks like they're all sourced in something. We'll Google it up one more time. Wow, that's ominous. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Partially cartoony.
Maybe I go pink. Like this. It's an option. I kind of want to see what this other house looks like. Oh, that's fun.
Maybe we'll
Kind of
have,
make it look like a like a little sandcastle.
maybe have it come from the other side, actually. Oh yeah, I actually like that. I like that better.
You like this more?
Yeah.
Isn't this cute? My little pink house.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. You like this more than the
Mm-hmm.
the other one?
Yeah.
The other one kind of looks scary, right?
It's just like a few too many colors, maybe.
This makes more sense.
Then we can have Doctor Strange dissipate it, because that's what he did in Avengers. Or actually, no, he summoned it in Avengers. We gotta keep Doctor Strange busy. He can't win the field. He's too OP. Make him be a weatherman.
I kind of like this little house.
Hmm?
Kind of like this little house.
Ooh, I think I need to drink some coffee. I ate some food this morning and now I'm
Ooh,
sleepy.
You can do stone roof. That's it. Oh, there's so many options now.
So many good
It's
options.
wild.
Let me get a sip of this coffee.
You can do a stone roof.
Close that.
It's kind of cute.
Coffee.
Yeah, there's so many options now. Okay, this is a good option. Let's see what this looks like. It's kind of more just like a regular house. I don't know if I like this one as much. Oh god. You like this?
Hmm?
This wild house.
Ugh, not so
Look
much.
how gross, look how gross this is.
I can't say I do.
Wow. It's good to know what you don't like. Okay, which of these do you prefer?
I want to live to there. Those are your saved houses?
Yep.
Oh, I like both. I kind of like the sandcastle one. It feels like it's more island themed, you know.
Alright, we feel good about this?
So this is this is a fire NATO thus far. It's kind of a trust me situation. We're working on it. Maybe a little bit more anticipation. Y'all watch any good things lately? I think Megan started The Mandalorian again, and
I thought it was pretty good.
seemed pretty good. I have not. I'm kind of out on the Star Wars thing for now. Let's see. But I might end up joining. We're excited for Cannibals. Oh, Cannibals is tonight if you want to watch that. Megan.
I know. Existential event on these house choices. I know. I just want to make sure. I've never seen all these options before. This is what it's like when we're picking colors for the characters. I'm like, what if I make their hair like slightly less warm? And I'm going back and forth like this. Do you like this more than the other outside?
No.
You don't like this?
No.
Why don't you like it?
I'm just saying my gut instinct. I don't have a strong an opinion on this stuff.
You like this?
I think I just like the
more than
sandcastle
this?
aesthetic. Yeah, I just like the sandcastle aesthetic.
I like that this is like a pastel watermelon.
And then go with that. Don't listen to me.
I think this is kind of cute. I like that there's more texture on this one. This feels like kind of flat to me.
Hmm.
And this feels like it's got more stuff going on. But I wish I could change the color of the door. Like have a slider.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you prefer this door or this door?
Which one? Pink or brown? Pink. Pink.
I also think the metal on the doorknob matches the metal on the lanterns a little better. Alright, now we just gotta decide on the mailbox. I think I like the wooden one.
Dib started the Peacemaker show.
Oh, is it good?
That's the DC with the John Cena, right?
I think this is it. Let's see it at nighttime. I mean, that's pretty nice. I'm happy with that. Maybe I should go.
Nice, technically challenging Fire NATO to begin with.
I think I'm gonna do this.
You think you're gonna do what?
I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Confirm.
Confirm. Payment made. $1 million in debt, baby.
I'm already $1 million in debt.
Okay.
That was only $5,000.
Really? To completely rework your house?
Yeah.
Prices are just all arbitrary.
It was 1.2 million to extend my house. I like want to go talk to. I want to talk to her. She looks upset. Do you think I should let Mira move or keep her here?
Who's Mira? I'm not the biggest fan of her design, but
Okay, goodbye, Mira. I don't like telling them to leave because then the next day you see them packing up their stuff, and I'm like, oh. Like that's when I asked Cube to leave. I miss Cube. That was a mistake. But they always seem happy to go. I just feel a little bad.
sure.
Being like, sure, yeah, go.
Animal Crossing, it makes you feel bad.
Yep. You were saying something about the Mandalorian, and then I started asking you about the house.
I don't think I was really saying anything. I think I just said that I'm sort of out on Star Wars for now.
I think the first scene was a little goofy.
Oh, right.
The first scene was a little goofy, but I think if you forget about that, the rest of the episode was pretty interesting to watch, and I enjoyed how many different environments there were. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. There wasn't a lot of content that, like, they weren't saying a lot of stuff, like, or doing a lot of stuff. They were kind of just going to places.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the first episode, so I don't know. I don't watch it for like what they're saying. I watch it for like seeing the places and all the little critters and stuff. Which I think they did a good job. Like, if you think about some of the environments we saw, there's like this big metal hall, and then there's like that tiny little place with like the little critters, the little creatures in there. I just felt like they did a good job of exploring environments.
Yeah, that's a big part of the Star Wars appeal for me as well.
Yeah.
Do they travel a lot in Peacemaker? Do they like go to different places? I don't have any idea what the premise of that is about. It's also funny, Dibs, hearing your the things that you watch on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I remember you showing me was like this weird rotoscoped animation thing of like it's like a documentary.
Was it Waking Life?
Maybe. Was it, Dibs? I don't know if you remember. It was a while ago.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Okay, so
Wait, I like the hot spring idea.
just posing out some of this tornado stuff.
I like the hot spring idea if we can do that too. I'm all for adding like steam and stuff. Oh no, bees! Don't sting me.
Yeah, so this is pretty kind of pose to pose right now.
Did you think the first thing you were gonna do was gonna be effects animation?
No, but I'm glad it is.
Did you drink some of that coffee?
I sure did.
You gonna take another swig?
Was it the lucid thing, dreaming thing?
Yeah, Waking Life is like a lucid dreaming thing where they like speak through these kind of abstract dreams, and it looks like kind of rotoscopes.
Yeah, they're in like these filters. Like,
Yeah.
It's like filter animation. Okay. Yeah, that's one
Wow,
of the.
did I know the reference? It
Yeah.
never happens.
You could have geeked out with Dibs in college. Well, actually, I don't know what your opinion about it was, but I remember being like, what is this? Why?
Sometimes it's just nice to see something a little different. I like what's that animated movie where the guy dies and then they like get swallowed by a whale and they like have to like climb out of that big wave by the end? Do you know that movie?
Are you talking about Link's Awakening?
No. Spoilers.
Which we will play later.
No. And then like the character meets God and God is like constantly changing.
No. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Or are you talking to Dibs?
I'm talking to you.
I didn't watch a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but that movie's really good. What the heck is that movie called?
Little fact about me, I'm real basic. I don't watch a lot of fancy
I
stuff.
think you'd enjoy that movie.
I think I'm gonna have, because I need to get this thing out of here. I might have like a wizard dissipated or something.
Oh, that'd be cool. To have a wizard or something doing it. Oh, let me see if I can figure out what this movie's called.
All right, let's make it nice and.
What the heck is that movie called? Oh, Mind Game. It's called Mind Game.
Is this an anime?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard of it. It was probably pretty big
Yeah.
with the animation student's
Yeah, 100%.
body for a little bit. Mind game.
Yeah, that's the one where I really like that part. There's a part that stands out to me is the part where the character's meeting God and the character design is just like constantly changing.
Of God.
Yeah. While the person's talking to them, they're just like changing into a bunch of different things.
Sure. That's God for you.
I thought that was cool, and I thought that was like, it's just like watching stuff where I feel like they made this is animated for a reason. It's not just like me listening to people.
The
talk.
classic teacher note. Why does this film have to be animated?
It is a classic teacher note. The thing is, though, is I also think it's really valid to just have characters sit and talk to each other. Like, you don't have to have a reason to animate something other than wanting to.
Yeah, my reason for animation is because I don't want to be on camera. Haha,
Like, that's
ironic!
Wait, is that me?
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh, that's me, though.
No, I don't know why I animate things. I animate things because
Well, you could. I feel like just the desire to want to is enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do think it's fun when it feels like, oh, this works because it's animated. And that was a really interesting idea. The thing is you probably could do the same idea in like live action if you just like change the actor mid-sentence.
Yeah.
There's something like
That's
fun
just
and-
less cool.
Yeah, I mean you could have them have like costumes. So you could actually do it. I just really like the way that they did it in that movie.
Let's see how this fire thing is turning out. Oh, that looks pretty good. So here's the cloud. I gotta track the cloud. Look at it. Looks pretty good, Megan.
Wait, it's so weird when you call me Megan. Hold on.
We usually don't go by Megan and Matt at home.
Oh, that looks great.
We usually call each other
Other things.
Dingo and Bingo.
Yeah, bingo bongo.
Zoom. There's the fire. Yeah, so it's gonna get nice and big, and then we'll have some sort of wizard dissipated or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me leave Fire NATO for now. I'm actually pretty happy
I
with
like
that.
the idea of the hot spring with the characters in it.
With the turkeys?
Characters?
Oh, I'm like, oh, turkey hot spring.
Not turkeys. Don't do turkeys.
Okay, so let me put this. Yeah, then let's start on
Did you accidentally
Dibs
burn
the
this?
scientist. Eh?
You might have burned this. It's
I-
okay.
I burned something?
I'll show you later.
Did I burn your food?
I think you might have burned this robe.
Oh, yeah, my Santa robe. I definitely burned it.
Oh. Yeah, it's burned.
I burnt it because it's cold and it's hard to cook.
Oh, you burned it on the stove.
Yeah, I think I was like too close to the stove or something like that.
I'm like, why is
what do I
this
call
charred?
this?
Why are these sleeves
Fire
charred?
NATO.
It is cold.
NATO. And we'll call this Cloud. Cloud NATO. It is important to label your files, otherwise it becomes a big cluster poop at the end.
Yeah.
Wizard? No, not wizard. This is a scientist. Dibs is a man of science. Scientist. Beep boop beedaloo doo.
Is the scientist from The Simpsons?
The Simpsons scientist?
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I didn't watch The Simpsons growing up. Simpsons scientist.
One F maybe?
Oh, this guy. Well, I guess I could do a version of that guy.
He's funny.
Oh gosh, gotta measure this
Exactly.
lava.
That's exactly what he sounds
Right?
like. Yeah. Wait, what's his name?
Professor Frink?
It is an F. It's in my brain. It's in my brain somewhere. I really liked being that character in Simpsons Road Rage. If anyone played that game, because you're on this like floaty space mobile.
Oh gosh, gotta do this.
We were just talking about Simpsons. Someone brought up Simpsons Road Rage at work. It's a good game.
So we could. Okay, let me give you some scientist options.
I like the big glasses. Maybe if you make them have like a either like a tiny head and a big body with like big glasses. Could be cute.
Tiny head with a big body.
Yeah, yeah. And then big glasses.
Let me have him. So that could be him. Excuse me. This picture of him, he has 2 burgers on his ears.
What?
Weird. Oh, just looking up Professor Fink. So there's option 1 for you. Option 2 for Dibs. For the scientist. let's see. You have a professional design on number 1, even though it's like to different proportions. You have let's see. Oh, we can go with like the classic scientist in a suit thing. One of those volcano suits.
Oh yeah, like a hazmat suit.
Yeah, what is it? Volcano scientist.
They wear volcano suits.
Yeah, they have like a heat shield thing.
Oh, they should wear that.
Yeah, it's like it looks like a bunch of tinfoil.
It's like silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should wear that. But not like the astronaut. That's why I think maybe having it be like a tiny head or something.
A tiny head? You like tiny heads.
I like when it's like a tiny head and a big body. Like Little Head from the Nuclear Loop. Don't you like Little Head?
Let's see.
Or you could do like a giant helmet and have their body be tiny underneath.
Let me do
and
one
have,
thing.
like, big
Let me do one
gloves.
thing at a time.
I'm just coming up with ideas.
I can't track them all. I'm trying to do tiny head first.
Yes. Sorry.
No, that's good.
I'm coffeeed up.
I think I need to drink more coffee. I'm a little slow right now. So let's see, something like this for little head for 2. What was your third one, Megan?
Big helmet.
Big
little
helmet.
body. Big gloves.
Big helmet, little body, gloves. This one's gonna maybe he'll scoop out some lava to use as a sample.
He's making chocolate lava cake. A new recipe.
And maybe we can put dibs in there. This is what dibs looks like for people who don't know.
Wait, I can't wait.
This is not actually what he looks like. So, what do you think? What do you think, Dibs? You like 1, 2, or 3? Did you see?
Yeah.
That's not what he actually looks like. You know what Dibs looks like? Of course.
Yeah.
Dibs is a handsome fella.
I know what Dibs looks like.
Ooh, he likes 2. He likes little head.
Little head. Little head.
Little head. All right, let's
See?
do little head.
Something nice about little head.
Maybe
Maybe because I have a little head.
Um.
To like little heads.
So actually, for a scientist, let's give him like a little. Let's give him like a little scoot.
Oh, Mary's playing with the. Oh no, she's lifting weights.
What?
I'm gonna give Mira a magic set.
Oh, we've also started streaming where Megan's not using the headphones anymore. So just a quick question: if you're hearing any feedback from the game, I don't think it seems to be okay. But I think with the headphones, yeah. So we're just trying it this way.
It's definitely a lot easier without the headphones because they're so heavy.
Like.
And my head's so little. And
My head's so
I get headaches.
Yeah, but if there is feedback, we can always like lower the volume a little bit, and hopefully that'll be cool. What am I doing? Scientist. Let's have him. Oh wait, what does his design look like? I deleted them.
Oh know. You can just go back in the stream.
That's true, I guess. But then I'd have to go. I think I remember what it looks like. Let's lock this. I think he just looked like.
Up, up. I think I should probably switch games.
Yeah, are you getting tired?
No, I just think I should switch games.
Okay. All right, hold on a second. Let me turn off the camera.
Yeah. Also, I think my games are in the other room.
Sounds good. There's. Oh yeah, good.
Tell me when I'm ready to go.
I'm glad it sounds good. All right, hold on a second. Animate only. Okay, you're good.
Thank you.
So just a minute, Megan will be back. My favorite thing to do is walk cycles, let me tell you. But we'll have him walk up so we can have a little bit of a surprise of what he's gonna do, or what they're gonna do. It's gonna be a little wonky, but that's okay. Beep, beep, beep. Walk cycles.
Is it sarcastic or real?
That's joke.
Oh.
I've got good jokes.
Yeah. It wasn't sarcastic.
That was sarcastic. You could have said that was sarcastic.
Yeah, that was sarcastic.
We. Let's
It's a good idea to get
this
that little
down
thing.
more.
Oh. Oops.
What?
I forgot to close the game.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh, so Tom Nook's gonna yell?
No, they don't do that anymore. It was Mr. Rossetti.
Oh, okay.
That was on GameCube.
That was an interesting choice to make.
I got so it worked. I got so scared. Like my brother used to reset the game, and I'd be like, no,
Mr. Rossetti!
Rossetti's coming.
I wonder if that's like in the Nintendo Brain Trust room or something. You could
They're like
hear.
bothered kids. We gotta
Yeah,
pick
they'd be
it up.
like, "Dude, it's a great idea. Let's yell at the kids playing."
Yeah. I remember it. At least. You can put the game back on.
Oh, okay. Game's coming back on.
One time at work, there was that recording where James was like,
Look, animation.
James was like on the recording, like, it was like, oh, you can turn the game down, and I was like, oh, maybe he watches basketball, because it was like the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, do you watch basketball? And he's like, no, there was like a game on the TV, like a video game. I just had this brief moment where I was like, someone watches basketball?
Nope.
And then everyone at work was like, I watch the basketball anime.
Yeah.
Different crowd.
Yep. We watch basketball
Alright.
sometimes.
Thanks for stopping by, Dibs.
Yay! At the in-laws. Aw, you're married. I thought I'd never see the day.
Really?
No! Dibs is a catch.
I don't think I ever have thought that about someone, like, ooh, they're never gonna get married.
Dibs is a catch. What are you talking about?
That's what I was saying. He said I never thought I'd see the day. I'm like, what?
That's joke. That's joke.
Every time I put this freaking game in, I gotta remember how to play.
Let's go, little man. Boop, boop. Have a lovely Sunday.
Alright. Oh, not there. Oh, actually.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
See, I like this too because you can hear what I'm doing.
Yeah. it'll make watching something else or other things easier. Step.
Alright, Walrus, it's time to wake
This
up.
kind of pops in right now.
It's that lazy walrus. Shall we give him a little surprise? Yes. Into the water. Boing. Thank you.
Where are you in this game?
I just woke up the walrus.
That's a fun thing.
I'd say I'm about halfway. A little less than halfway. I've got 3 instruments. I need 5 more.
You need 5 instruments?
There's 3 more dungeons, keys,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 5 more instruments
Mm-hmm.
before I wake up the egg. If that helps.
It is drawing no things in my brain.
I am now in the desert.
Desert's nice. We're in the desert too.
Yep. I can't remember what I'm trying to do in here. I'm supposed to go talk to this owl.
Oh no.
Sea bears foam, sleep bears dream. Both ends in the same way. Crash.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hmm?
I'm listening to this owl.
Does this owl have ancient knowledge?
Yes. I don't need these hearts, but I'll take them anyway.
Look, I might need to move the lava river back a little bit. Looks like he's about to stand in it.
Can I be more? Oh God, I keep facing the wrong way. What are you gonna do? Oh, heart container. Yay, I have an extra heart. Cool.
You are caffeined up.
Yes, I am.
You're narrating what you're doing a bit more than you usually would.
Yes, I think it's also because I'm tired.
It's nice. We're tired.
Should I stop talking?
No. I'm saying it's nice. I can kind of relax a bit more. Otherwise, I'd be like, well,
I
yeah,
think I'm supposed to go into this.
just
hole.
drawing these lumps. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna save and I'm gonna go in there because I'm very curious. What do you think's down here?
Some baddies.
What if I throw bombs down there? Is this a mini boss?
Is it? Down, 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 down. Okay, let's see how the scientists are doing. Step. 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 Let's change this leg up a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Yep. Now to scoop that lava with a bucket, a very science bucket.
Oh, I fell in.
Wasn't that what you wanted?
Oh, I just came back over here. I think I wanted to kill the guy.
Kill.
Kill the worm beezo.
Wait, Megan, do you want to watch Cannibal's episode tonight?
Sure.
Wow.
What were some drawing advice you picked up in school along the way?
I think Megan might have better knowledge.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't pay attention. It's not because they didn't give any advice. It's because I didn't pay attention.
I think you had more drawing advice. The thing is I went to school for CG, so a lot of the stuff that I learned was CG related.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there was drawing. The thing is, I did so poorly. Like I was a C student in my drawing classes.
Yeah, but you
I
still
did
get to
learn
play
some
video
stuff.
games for a living.
I don't make my job. A this is not a living. I do draw sometimes for work. I did draw for work recently. I think it's like. I'm not the best like draftsman. I don't have draftsmanship as much as some people. So what I try to focus on is just drawing something that I think looks funny or it looks like appealing to me. Is more so how I draw. Like if I'm trying to make something that's funny, like I try to draw something that I think is funny. As opposed to like trying to make something that looks like someone else's work. Even though that's like a decent way to learn how to draw is by like trying to draw like stuff that you like. Like if you're like, I really like I don't know, what's something people like?
I really like Ronald Searle. I really like...
Yeah, and then you can go, alright, like let me try like
Igor Babinski. I really like Mobius.
Yeah, it's like I think there was like a focus on doing what are those things called when you like try to paint someone's painting?
Are they just copies?
Yeah, but there's like a word for it.
No, I know what you're saying, but
I think like I feel like there's such a focus, or like I felt like there was a focus on that, but you can also do that with like just like silly stuff. You don't have to do it with like Renaissance paintings. You can just draw like you're like I really like the way this person draws like funny stuff. You can like try to draw those funny.
You can draw
faces.
animes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then get like an anime will never.
Like the more you draw it, you can like form the way that you draw stuff. Like if you want to draw a certain way, you can learn how to do that by just drawing it, like looking at people's drawings and just trying to draw that stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I don't think it's not really good to like copy people's stuff and then post it as your own. Like that's not good, but nobody knows like what's in your own sketchbooks. Like you can always just look at people's drawings and just draw it and try to draw it. Like you can start by tracing it, and then you can try just like trying to copy it. And like the more you draw that stuff, you can change the way that you draw in general, and then your stuff will look more like the way that you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had.
That's like something I used to do when I was younger. I used to trace stuff. So I feel like that's pretty common.
Mm-hmm.
I used to try to draw. I used to try to redraw like Marvin the Martian, and what else did I draw? I had this like Wizard of Oz book that I tried doing the drawings from that I liked, and I also did. I used to try to draw Little Bear stuff. The little bear drawings.
Little Bear?
Yeah, Little Bear, the kids'
Is it a book?
Yeah, like I like drawing that stuff, so I tried doing that. Cause like I don't know, I'm not the people who were teaching me how to draw when I was growing up and like throughout getting into college. For the most part, draw very realistically. They're trying to like draw observational drawings or paintings, or they're trying to make it look like very just real. And the stuff that I like drawing wasn't really realistic stuff, so I kind of struggled with that a lot. Cause like I don't know, I just think there's a high when you're having art class, like basically from middle school on, the thing that's valued is making something that looks realistic. So there aren't like a ton of resources for drawing like any other way, because you're just like, you're gonna do this like still life, or you're gonna do these like figure drawings, or we're gonna like try to draw this like lion's face super realistically with colored pencils, which is like, that stuff's great too. There's nothing wrong with that stuff. I personally wanted to draw more like cartoons, because like I really like watching TV and cartoons and stuff, and I liked drawing like that. So I felt like I kind of taught myself a little bit, because I would just take drawings that I liked and I would just try drawing them. And I did that, like I used to paint like my sneakers, and I used to do like I don't know, I used to just like draw on all my notebooks and stuff, and I think I taught myself how to draw like that just by drawing stuff that I liked, like other people's stuff, and trying to draw it myself. And I think the more I practiced doing that, because I just struggled doing the realistic stuff, and I think part of the reason I was struggling is because I didn't enjoy doing it. So like the more I leaned into drawing the stuff I enjoyed drawing, the better I got doing it, because I actually wanted to draw it. Which is like another thing I feel like I learned.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could even do still lifes, but not focus on making it look super realistic. Like I can take the way I draw and apply it to drawing the still life, because I'm just drawing something for myself. I'm not like trying to make something that looks like what I think people want it to look like. Like I'm not trying to draw a realistic orange. I can draw like a cartoony orange and put like a funny face on it, or you know, whatever. Just like trying to lean into the stuff you enjoy. Because the rest of it can be practiced and learned. Like if you really want to draw something super realistic, the way to do it is you just practice doing it over and over again. I don't know, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
About basketball?
About the stuff I was talking about.
I think that's like drawing. I don't know. The stuff where like you're supposed to draw some way or another is. I guess like I don't know. Maybe it's just like I've always tried to be a little bit more practical about what I'm doing. Like my mom wanted me to do art stuff for like practical purposes, like making this card or doing stuff like that. So maybe that's why I've been like, oh well, what's the utility of it? And in that sense, like as long as you're aligning with what you're trying to do, then the stuff will probably come pretty naturally in terms of style. What was the original question? Oh,
Advice.
Silent Golfer. Hey Matt, how are you doing?
Enjoy things magically working out. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the best at drawing stuff, but I just try to use whatever resources I have to get my idea across. So it's more about the ideas than it is about the drawing itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Because
mean,
like I can always ask someone. Like when because I started professionally, I started as like doing storyboards, and sometimes I'd be like, okay, like I need to draw this thing. Like I remember this one in particular where I was like, I have to draw like, I don't know if it was like a toilet or a sink or something, and I was like, I just can't figure out how to draw this in a funny way. So I just like asked my friend like, hey, can you just like draw this really quick? So I can just look at it and go, okay. So like I just felt like in a lot of parts of what I was doing, I just felt like, why sit here and struggle when I can just ask someone for help doing it? And I do that with like Matt still, where I'm like, I have these ideas and this is generally what I'm thinking, but I'm having a hard time like fleshing out this particular drawing. So I just like ask him to do a drawing really quickly, and I'm like, yeah, it's like that but slightly differently. So then I can like take the drawing that he did and slightly adjust it to get like the drawing, because it's like I don't exactly have the ability to take exactly what's in my head and draw it exactly the way I was thinking it.
That's why you gotta be like me. There's nothing in my head.
Yeah, so
Only-
I like asking
No
people
thoughts,
for help.
only feelings.
So like when I was making my student film, like I was like, I want these colors to be a certain way, but I'm not really there yet in terms of like my ability to make these color choices. So like I asked my friend, and he's like, oh, let me just do like some colors for you really
Shout
quickly.
out Vitali.
Yeah. He did like a color script for me, and he did it so quickly because he's very good at that.
Vitali, if you're ever in this stream, I hear this story a lot, and we're very grateful to you a lot.
You heard this a lot. What are you talking about?
We end up talking about it, just
Yeah,
like
well,
old work experiences
Yeah,
and stuff.
I just think like he did a color script for me really rough, but he did it incredibly quickly, because the more you practice something, the less time it takes you to do it. And I'm like, I could sit here and struggle and never get to what I want to get to, or I can just like ask my friend who's very good at this, like, hey, here's the direction that I have, which is like, I want to use these colors and I want it to be at these moments, but like I can't quite get the ideas across. Like the colors I'm choosing are super muddy and I couldn't quite figure it out. And he was like, oh, let me just do this for you really quick. Like, I don't even know how much longer. It took him like no time at all. He gives it to me and I'm like, this is amazing, thank you. And I did that same thing for like every step of the process. Like I was like, hey, that's another thing I ask people for help with. Just everything. Like I think that's what people mean when they say like you can show your friends and people, your peers, this work that you're doing and ask for their advice. I think I go like one step further than that, where I go, hey, I have this idea, but I can't quite figure it out. Like, do you have an idea? And then they do it really quickly, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like so much better than what I would have done. And then I'm like, alright, I'll just use that. Like, I was trying to light this, there's this like tree, this like a sunset, and then there's this tree, and I couldn't get the tree to look like volumetric, and no matter what I painted, it just looks like super wrong. And I knew someone who was like very, very good at lighting, and I asked him for just like suggestions because I felt like I couldn't quite get what I wanted. And not only did he give me suggestions, he did draw overs and made it look so much better than I would have done it by myself. And he just did it because people like helping each other, especially animation people. They're like, yeah, I can try that, I've got an idea. And if you're like at least open to asking people for stuff, like, I mean, you're open to like new ideas and you're open to the suggestions that you're gonna give, because I think it's different than like if you ask someone for help and they give you the idea and you're like, I don't know. Like, I just sort of feel like there's a lot of different ways to accomplish something, so I might as well be open to those ideas. So I'm just sort of like, they would do those drawings and stuff and I'm like, oh my god, yes, like this is great. And I just use them, and it's just like spending less time getting to your end result, especially when like animation just takes so long to do anyway, that it's like, why not save some time? And also the thing is when you're working professionally, like, you're not doing it by yourself. Like, if you're going to school to try to learn how to be working professionally doing animation, you're not gonna be sitting making something by yourself for the most part. You're gonna be working with a team. So like when you have questions or you don't
Do-ba-da-do. Are we back?
I don't see it.
I think it's starting. It's starting to work on my end.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, so it goes.
I think you were saying I don't know when it cut off, but you were saying some good stuff. I'm sure that's a conversation we'll revisit like
Yeah.
many times, just because it's like it's art and that's what we'll do. So I'm not a. Oh hey, Diodicetron, we're back. Do you?
This keeps happening, or like it like just totally, just like freezes in the middle. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to switch browsers. It might be like a Chrome thing.
Yeah,
Chrome's
maybe. Yeah,
not.
because like the stream doesn't crash.
Yeah.
Like on our actual streaming side, it's like the
Yeah, it's not
Chrome
OBS.
that crashes.
Yeah.
So we can try doing a different browser next time and
Yeah.
see if it works like that. Yeah, I don't know where it cut off or what I was talking about, but here we are.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it's a little frustrating.
It's
Oh, chicken butt. Oh, that's
and I
not.
got a key.
It's not great. I don't know if Matt was here, but
I know.
if he left,
he's like
that's too
saying
bad.
hi, then we just like completely froze. And Matt was like trying to say hi to Matt.
I was trying to say hi to Matt. Let me see.
So Matt, if you're here, or Matt, you left, or you ever watch this later, we tried to say hello.
And more than say hello, ask you how you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to come back and finish out the stream, and if Chrome crashes again, well, God bless you. The stock is down and the product's not working, but
Really?
I think everything's down right now. So, no, we're kidding. We love you, Chrome. It's all good. Ba-do-do-do-do.
I don't know what I was talking about. I think the summary was just it's more fun making stuff with people.
which is
I personally
it's what
think-
we're doing, all right?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
our-
remember what else I was saying.
That's our whole shtick. Let's see.
I just remember when I was in school, they were kind of adamant that like you didn't work with other people on stuff, and I just don't know if it's the best way to go about it because it's just not how work is like. At least the experience that I've had. It's you're more often making something for someone else and making stuff with people than making your own things by yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you're like making stuff like if you have another job and you're just making stuff for fun.
Yeah.
Which is like tough to rely on yourself too. It's a lot of work. But
Anyway, working on this lava fella right now. I will say like a lot in terms of the collaboration, because I think this started as like a conversation about drawing.
yeah, advice of your drawing.
I don't know. I think you end up drawing the way you draw, like as you go along. There's ways you can be really intentional about it, and I think like, as you go along, the more stuff that you draw, the more like that stuff your sort of ultimate style will be. So it's really just per your own determination of like what you're interested in and what appeals to you, and then you'll sort of naturally go there. And for most things, it's, or like most things, I would say it's very much like a reps situation where you just keep drawing and drawing and drawing. Like I started boarding on Clarence. That was my first cartoon job, and he looked like,
Big potato?
yeah, I can draw him for y'all. He looked like this guy. I can still kind of draw him after all these years. But that style was very much set, and it was because it was the style that I had to draw and the things I had to draw all the time. Like I eventually started drawing kind of more like this, like these sort of like
'Cause
dummy.
You're drawing so much like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The thing too is though is like it's still like it took to me because there are some designs in it that were really appealing and I like that sense.
Inherent, yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's like a match.
It's a combination.
Yeah, it's a combination of both what you like and like what you're
What
doing
you're
all
on
the
a daily
time.
basis. Yep.
Probably,
Exactly.
probably what you're doing is more important than what you like. Because if you like stuff and then you don't do it, you're not gonna get like the experience of growing in that way.
And you'll also like.
Oh, you shaved all that grass.
Oh yeah. Also, especially when you're just trying to have work doing this, maybe you don't always work on a project that you're 100% love the way you're drawing the thing, or you have to draw something that's like super different to what you're used to drawing. You really just are trying to imitate something else, and the more you draw it, the more you start drawing like that. I think has been my experience as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Drawing I don't know. I wonder what I'll feel like when I look at my drawings, you know, in like 10 years or something like that. Probably even less than that, in like 5 years. Cuz it's I look at some of my old work, like old storyboards, like my demo reel, such as it is, like my portfolio stuff, is within the last year. I have no stuff older than that in it. No stuff older than my last job when I was supervising at Tiny Toons. And that's just because, like, definitely with boards, the turnaround of my own sort of appraisal of it happens really quickly. So old boards were hard to look at to begin with, but especially hard with time and as you change and grow and hopefully get better and not just more critical. But so yeah, that's kind of like what I have to say about drawing. Like people have commented on some of our stuff and be like, "Oh, I love your style," and I'm like, okay, yeah." Like I didn't think it was like a style, but surely you know as you do stuff, you just kind of end up picking up sort of ways, and then that becomes the style per se. But yeah, collaboration is underrated and very, very good. I didn't really experience it until like I started working with
Other than being at work.
Well, even then, like it's just more sort of like
Taking direction.
yeah, than it is necessarily collaboration. Like ideally, animation should be pretty collaborative. It's not always like that, but especially in like a studio setting.
I think like there's different kinds of collaboration. Like I think the way maybe the default thought about collaboration is that you're all coming up with ideas and it's going together and you're like have equal say in what's going on. But I also think there's a different kind of collaboration that you end up doing when you're working that's a little more subtle, but is like inevitable when you have people working together, where even if you're taking direction from someone, no matter what, like you're still making it. So even if you're not consciously making those choices, I think the stuff you make, you are having input on it, even if you're not in conversation and stuff. Like most of my job editing, I'm not sitting there going, hey, I think we should do it like this. But when I go to build an episode, I am the one building it. So my say is getting in there, even if I don't say it out loud to a group. So I think there's like ways to collaborate you're not as visible as maybe some people want to be. I mean, I personally like that about it. Like, I don't necessarily always want to be the person driving it. So I like being more of like a listener. That's what that role is a lot of the time. You can end up collaborating just because you're the one doing it, not necessarily because you're the one saying, yeah, well, or we could do it like this, or we could do it like this.
Yeah.
Which you kind of end up doing anyway.
Be-do-do.
Thought for sure that would open the rooster, but I'm not totally sure what it's for. Yeah. I do agree though. I think it's more about repetition than it is about, I gotta stop. I gotta move this ocarina. I keep playing it on accident. I think it's more about repetition than it is about anything else. Like most things.
Yeah.
The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah. Especially since this is like a craft, right?
It's like a trade.
Yeah.
I see it as being like a trade.
Yeah. I went to trade school. Now I have a trade.
Yeah, like I feel like I went to trade school.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I want to get really good at soldering this, whatever. I don't know how to solder stuff. I tried doing it once. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just like anything you're doing physically, like I'm gonna learn how to like, I don't know, electrically wire a house. Like you learn about it, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. You just practice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm like reading what you're saying as I'm talking and getting distracted like mid-sentence.
That's the idea right there. Yeah, I'm just a little paranoid that the stream's gonna break again.
If it breaks, it breaks.
Yes, but then it'll make me feel some frustrating things.
Sure.
And I don't want to feel that. This is our Among Us scientist.
Oh, sure. Sorry. I find it helps when I'm drawing though to try to think about what I'm gonna draw before I start drawing it.
Megan's more thoughtful than me.
I just find if I don't totally know what I'm going to draw before I start drawing it, it ends up feeling unclear. So if I'm like, I want to have this character like sitting down, and the character is going to be like a dog wearing a hat, and I think about that in my mind before trying to draw it, then when I go to draw it, maybe it doesn't come out exactly the way I want, but at least I'm aiming for something. But that's like for a very specific kind of thing.
Yeah, this is something that I thought was like sort of wrong with me, is that I never really kept a sketchbook and like just doodled. Even when I was at school, when we were like, oh, it's important to keep a sketchbook and draw your ideas and like have ideas all the time and be drawing all the time.
Sometimes sketchbooks can get so competitive in art school though. I don't like that part. I'm like, I'm just gonna draw napkins. That's just like too much pressure.
Well, I just like even especially now, I don't draw in like a sketchbook because there's nothing wrong with it. I'm like, I think most of my
It's more like I just need a piece of paper to get this idea down. Or I guess most of it's digital.
No, I'm not talking about like whether you have like a place for your ideas. It's like I just don't draw for fun like that anymore.
I thought that's what a sketchbook was supposed to be.
Yeah, and I'm saying I don't really do it.
You have sketchbooks though.
Yeah, but like
It's more like you writing it down.
Yeah, I very infrequently draw in
Just
it.
like draw, yeah.
Yeah, like the last time I only draw.
That's interesting.
I typically only draw if there's like something that I'm trying to make. Is what I've noticed about myself.
Yeah, you're not just like doodling.
Yeah.
I'm the doodler. I'm like doodling during meetings. A little bit dysfunctional though.
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
You can go your own way.
Yeah.
Do you like that? That's what I think. Do you.
Do whatever. I just think that doing whatever works for you.
Yeah. If it don't work, do something
You
else.
can have the same goal and get there in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
just whatever's gonna be the easiest way for you.
Glug, glug, glug.
But yeah, I think the quicker way to get to where you're going is to ask for opinions on stuff from people who you trust, from people who you, like if you have artist friends who you feel like you admire their work, you can just ask them. I feel like we're very fortunate to, especially in animation, it's a pretty small community, and
we all date each other.
oh gosh, not like that.
Kidding.
But I just find
Kidding, you silly.
I just find that we're very fortunate to know a lot of very skilled people, and if you're unsure of how to do something, I find the easiest way is to just ask for opinions from. There's like a group. There's like certain people who I'm like, I know that you're very good at this. So if I ask you what you think,
Also, we have a relationship. We're friends.
yeah, right. Primarily we're friends, and also you just happen to be very good at doing what you do,
Mm-hmm.
which is similar to what we're doing. Then I can say, hey, I have this idea, but I'm not totally sure how to do it. Do you have any thoughts? And typically people, if they have the time, they're very willing to help and have really good ideas. So I'm much more prone to asking for help like that than to just sit and kind of think of like what I would do and just being stuck with whatever I have and that's it. Which, like, the biggest example of that is me and Matt doing stuff together, because we each make our own things, but we can work a lot faster, we can get through a lot more ideas, we can make things we wouldn't be making by ourselves, because we're doing it together. And there's definitely, like, a challenge to that, because I like to think primarily we have our relationship, not our work relationship. But we do work a lot, and I don't know, I find that I like the stuff that we make together more than the stuff that I would make myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's also true for you.
I'm gonna play the scientist a little bit, just because this is what we've been working on this whole time. Glonk. Sploik.
Wait, but is that true for you too?
I just want to show the scientist first. Is it true for me? Of course it's true for me. Like, working together has been, like, really challenging and really fulfilling. And I don't know if it's, like the challenge that makes it fulfilling or the love that makes it fulfilling. Or there's just, like, it's different also because we're in, like, a relationship. But, I felt it very strongly on that first film that we made, where, like, oh my god, this has so much more meaning and with so much more.
It's like the memory of making it together also.
Yeah, I remember like days where you were almost broken.
Oh gosh, like finishing stuff can be like very challenging sometimes. Like there's like a mental fortitude that comes from like there's the first part where you're like, ooh, I'm really excited about this. And then there's like the realization part where you're like, okay, this is like gonna be a lot of work. And then you're like starting to make stuff and it looks good. And you're like, oh my god, this is like really exciting again. And I really enjoy doing this. And then eventually there's like the part where we're like trying to color every frame of the thing and finish it and composite it, and it's just taking so long, and it always takes longer than you think it's gonna take, and you're just like, oh gosh, I just want this to be done, but there's like no real workaround. You just gotta do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think the biggest feeling that I got from that experience was that it felt so much more worth it.
In the end, yeah,
me,
and during,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not just like doing this for myself.
Yeah.
It's almost like going on a trip with someone, except it's a work trip. But
you get something feeling at the end of it.
Yeah, like
You
I
can look back and be like, wow, I have all these memories of us making this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, the memories are all different kinds of memories. Some of them are when you're like really excited. Some of them when you're like, I don't know how much more of this I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is inevitable, making animation, because it's such a tedious, long process, and it can be challenging at times.
Yeah.
But you have those memories and they're shared together, so when you look back at it, it's not just you sitting in a room by yourself, it's the experience of doing it together. And I find them a lot less critical when I make it with you
Mm-hmm.
than if I make it by myself,
Yeah.
because it's like a mesh of both of us.
Yeah. Dianysotron, do you have collaborators, or do you work with other people at all on like art, or do you mostly do it, or your
Solo.
art experience is mostly by yourself? Just curious. Bum, 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 bum. Art. It's a very, very, very fine fart. With two arts in the crowd. Life used to be so loud. Now everything is art 'cause of you. Which happens to be true.
Oh
What?
no! Toaster just tried to autonomously burn down the apartment by
Oh my
turning
God.
himself on. Oh my god, I'm glad you're okay. Oh gosh, that's scary.
Black and Decker. Black and Fire. Oh my gosh.
That's so scary.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Were you trying to make toast, or was it like
It was like, I turn on now.
you know, feed me, I feed you to hell.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I'm glad you're not in hell.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no.
Sometimes I say things just so that Megan will have a reaction also.
Yeah. I had that same exact experience, not same exact, but similar experience recently, where I was in the bathroom and I
Oh, right.
think I was just like washing my face or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, why does it smell weird? And also, what is this sound? Like, I thought there was like a bug in the room, and it was just the outlet like burning itself. Because
Yeah,
there
if
was
you have-
this, like,
Uh-huh.
it was like a salt nightlight that was like melted because it's in the bathroom, and the melting salt like was burning the outlet. And I'm like, oh my god, did I just burn that house down? An accident,
Very nearly.
almost. Yeah, so scary.
Yeah, so I guess if you have a salt lamp, like, watch out. Because
Yeah,
I
don't
didn't
put
know
it-
that they
don't
would
put
do
it in
that.
The bathroom. Yeah, don't put it in the bathroom.
Or maybe just unplug it after a while.
Well, it's supposed to like turn on by motion,
Mm-hmm.
but gosh, so scary though. It's just like additionally scary, I think, in California.
Yeah. Where if we burn our house down, we're not just burning our house down. We're probably
Yeah.
burning a couple other houses down.
Yeah, it's so scary. It's always scary though. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad that you found you were able to turn it off. That's so weird though, it just turned on. It's not good. That feels like a flaw, design flaw. We do not have a toaster.
We have a toaster oven,
Yeah.
which is functions differently. I don't think we have a Black & Decker.
No. Genghis Khan, yeah! I love Genghis Khan.
Let's see our little scientist guy again. Let me pause for a second. Let's see.
I would love to get a King's Gun card.
Sploik. Oh, that's a long pause. Why is that pause so long? Let's get rid of that. And just have him go. Sploik. Shmunk. Bibble, 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 bibble.
Waterfall. Heart.
This is probably another one that I will finish off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have him put it behind his back because it's a cartoon, and I love that about cartoons. Need to get rid of something? Just put it behind your back.
I feel like I need to learn how to swim.
In real life?
No, in this game, but I can't remember how I do it.
How you learn how to swim?
Yeah.
Is there an animal or an instrument that teaches you?
I think I need to give honeycomb to somebody, but I can't remember who. Because I have honeycomb right now. Right? Oh no, pineapple. I traded the honeycomb for pineapple, and I need to give the pineapple to somebody. Maybe if I go to the beach, would be a place to start. Do you feel like you get swimming gear at the beach?
Perhaps. It is logical. You probably get it away from the beach first, and then you bring it to the beach.
I feel like maybe the beach is the way.
Okay, let's see. Let's play this scientist's journey, and I'll probably move the bike closer and not make it as big. Sploik. Getting some lava. Putting it in the thermos and heading out. Boink. Yeah. Then he's gonna jump on his scooter and scoot away. Okay. So our scene thus far, the fire tornado in the back, our little scientist guy putting his stuff away, and there we go. Oh, welcome back, Matt. It's no problem.
Oh, no, it's not you.
that was us.
That was us.
That was our computer pooping out. Actually, I don't know if it was the computer or it was the browser, but
something broke.
yeah, it's happened before, so might next time try streaming off of like Firefox instead of Chrome. But anyways, how are you doing? What's going on? I hope you liked our golf guy. That's his legacy is I don't know what I'm trying to say. What is his legacy? He's part of your legacy, I guess. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
I was not totally sure.
Words. Words.
I'm gonna get that next shot, huh?
Ah, coffee is good.
Yeah.
Coffee makes things easier.
Yeah. For a little.
Well, then you just
Short-term
gotta
solution.
keep drinking.
Yeah, but the easier thing is sleeping more.
That's not always easy.
I'm just saying, not the easier thing, but the more ideal thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we did golf. Or not golf. We did the scientist guy, and we did the fire thing. Let me just write it down also so that I don't.
Oh yeah, definitely write it down. Good idea.
We wrote down this list of Let's see. How do I make it into a separate window? Oh wait, I can know. Where's text? Command space text edit. Yeah. There we go. I'll put it here. But we made this list of for the last full loop thing, and it's something like this. So I think the After Effects file that Megan made and worked off of was had like 65
More than
layers,
that.
and even more than that, like with the stuff nested in and all that. So,
Too much.
so this is just kind of what a short little thing of what it looks like when we're all done after the 4 weeks. I want to keep making these. I think at some point maybe I would mix it up from like these big scenes to maybe like a sort of Mad Libs filmmaking thing where instead of animating like a bunch of characters all in one scene, maybe we'll end up taking suggestions and just making a short like a film and having some, we'll just say like, oh, let's make a character, what happens, and that sort of a thing. But for now, we're gonna do one more. We're definitely gonna do this volcano thing. I'm excited to do this volcano and the lava and the fire. Yeah, new format on YouTube videos, shorter opinion piece. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's definitely at the beginning. We have some stuff that we like doing, but it's all a big experiment. Who knows how it's gonna work or if it's gonna work. I think as long as you're enjoying what you're making, then like it's working for you.
Yeah, I can't get too deep into the I don't know.
What works for YouTube part of it.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I think like our experience is just it's completely random because like I don't think it's the quality of the stuff because like we'll see stuff our friends are making and it's not getting any traction, but it's like so great. So I feel like it's just completely random.
This will be a good time to plug someone. What's let me find them. Search for.
But so we've just been focusing on trying to make stuff that we like because I think the alternative to that is just not fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really anything you can do about it. So like
exactly.
you're gonna end up like messing with yourself more than
but
anything else.
But you can't control like making something that you like.
Yeah, and you are your own success.
Yeah.
So this is our buddy Keith's stuff. He makes like really fun, very 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 stylistic, and interesting stuff too.
Oh yeah.
He's a cool
This
guy.
stuff is great. Yeah, their stuff is great.
Oh gosh, you're getting attacked!
I was reading the chat!
Like you just stood there and took it.
I was reading the chat!
Making what I like to make. That's all weekends dues.
Yep.
All weekends dues. Matt, do you have a suggestion? We did one for Dibs, and we did one. None of these are finished. I think I'm just gonna let go on like finishing them on stream and like worry about finishing them off stream.
Sure.
But yeah, if you have a suggestion for another thing, we can do another golf if you want. But yeah, let us know, and we can do. This will probably be the last character that we do for today. I want our stream died and came back, but I still I just want to finish up the amount of time that we usually do, because I got the juice, I got coffee.
I'm just running into people.
Look at all those hearts that you have.
Yeah.
Oh, what are these I've never seen that before.
I don't like those.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was
I don't like those.
there's spider enemies like that. You're just getting bonked.
Yeah, but there's always other hearts around.
Yeah.
See, there's one.
There you go.
It's a low stakes. I already went in here.
Don't-
I'm trying to figure out.
Don't bonk Megio like that.
I'm trying to figure out where I get my swimming abilities. This is so funny. Like I've already played this game, but there's so many parts to it that I just don't remember.
Okay. track him, make his size a little bit
See
more
what the phone
modal.
wants to tell me.
La-da-da-do.
I know. I kind of enjoy the part of this game that's sort of just like wandering around trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Starting to enjoy that. Probably go to the shell place.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm just wrapping up, adjusting some size issues with our scientist here.
I wonder what the gift is.
I do love Parkos, so lava Parkos, which coming from the distance in the sky into the foreground like a pterodactyl.
Like Parko's riding a pterodactyl?
Sure.
That's kind of funny.
we could do Parkos riding a pterodactyl. Oh, did you both vote for a volcano? I'm curious how the votes went. I think we wanted to do something that was like redder too. Like it's nice having.
I purely wanted to make the glow volcano.
You purely wanted what?
It's all the glow that I wanted to do. It's purely the reason. I'm like, that's gonna look pretty.
I like pretty. Let's see. I'll call this scientist. Trying to label stuff beforehand. Yeah, we can do a pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. You spelled that immaculately. Dactyl.
Telling me there's a seashell in
Patibididi. Ptero.
right here. What the heck? I gotta make one of these?
We should probably make a let's design this pterodactyl. He won't be on screen for very long, and when you see him, he'll be probably mostly moving pretty quickly. I forgot, like volcano and dinosaurs kind of theme pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I designed this guy, I kind of want him to be on screen for longer. So then, well, there's one pretty basic tarot. Let's go to... I started playing Elden Ring again last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think I want to... Because they're coming out with some DLC. So I kind of want to get a character sort of ready for it. Oh, you know who we could do is what's that guy's from Godzilla? Baloney?
Baloney!
We could do Baloney.
Yeah.
What does he look like again?
Baloney?
Radon?
Baloney.
I think he looks
That's
like...
why his name is Baloney.
He kind of looks like... He might just be the showstopper. Because he's like... he comes from the volcano in the movie. All right. which of these silly heads do you want? We have regular tarot. We got this hornbill tarot, and
Yeah,
baloney.
Yeah, we call is it Rodan?
I think it's Rodon or something,
Rodon,
something like that.
whatever. We call it bologna because it's got these like big bologna wings.
Dice try votes for one. Matt, do you have a vote in particular for the suggestion? Or I didn't know if bologna was the one that you wanted to go with.
Yeah,
that would be number 3.
It's bologna, or is it funny because it's the drawing of bologna?
Caca! Bologna sandwich.
Mothra got owned in that movie.
Mothra got
So sad.
shanked.
So sad.
Fire. This scene's coming out pretty well. I think we'll want to add like some kind of like habitat or like
Definitely more dinosaurs.
living place. Yeah. Ooh, I really like how that fire twister turned out.
It would be fun to color too.
Flam, flam, flam. We're gonna make that thing glow. That one will have a lot of layers for you.
Yeah. I do.
Flam, flam, flam. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save some of them for now. Cause bologna, you pick which. I think we might do both. We might do like, just like a regular pterodactyl, and then do like the showstopper bologna, since he's pretty like. Not that we label these guys like, ooh, he's the showstopper, but you know, it's pretty cool to have Rodon like that. And I was gonna do a Godzilla thing on the moon, but I didn't end up having enough time. Time is always tricky. So I'll go with the regular pterodactyl for this for now. Baka! That's what they sound like, right? Baka! Dracaris pterodactylus. So let's have him just fly out from behind.
I feel like I know where I need to get to, just don't know how to get there. So I will keep trying places until oh, there's a shell in here?
This kind of looks like that Mobius bird. Or I should say Mobius probably drew inspiration from dinosaurs to make his bird.
Already knew the hibiscus flower. I need to go get a hibiscus flower.
Is it a fun challenge of sorts to taking the suggestions? When was the last time I drew a pterodactyl? I can't remember the last time I drew a pterodactyl. I think sometimes actually taking the initial drawings of the suggestions is semi the most fun, actually, because it's like, oh, who knows? We're sort of very quickly doing like a character design that we'll end up, you know, spending a lot of time with when we animate them.
I think the thing I like about it is that it's like a much quicker way of trying out a lot of different ideas without fully committing to anything.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting and being like, oh, maybe they're like this or maybe they're like this. It's just sort of like whatever comes out first is the thing.
Yeah.
I like the speed of it.
I also just like giving people options of like what they like and stuff. We had discussed at some point possibly like doing some sort of chat type of thing where we can link to some kind of a drawing online thing where people can like make little drawings, and then maybe we'll end up like either just refining those drawings or like putting our spin on it, and that will end up being the design.
Yeah.
That's a future thing probably. At least we'll probably end up trying it because I like trying stuff. You know, it's all experiments. Do. So what do we have? Whee! It's just a bouncing ball. I want him to look like
Alright, I can't jump in the water.
sort of super graceful, at least initially, and then have him come into screen with like his derpy ass face. Oop, derpy butt face. Excuse me.
Maybe I can go over there.
Ba-dum-bum. Oh, pee.
There we go. That's the right way.
Doggy went by and didn't pee.
First go south. Okay.
Please do that if possible. Yeah, we'll. I'm sure we'll eventually figure out some kind of a tech thing to get the drawing thing working. We're still very very early. I think like for this year we just kind of wanted to do these streams and do them semi consistently or pretty consistently, and then see where we go from there. But it's been nice. It's been nice. I wouldn't say I have like an affinity for public speaking at all, but it's been pretty comfortable just like coming online and, you know, chilling out and not like really worrying about too much. And just sort of, you know, you do what you do, and I'm really happy to have you guys here and joining us. Makes it feel like a lot less lonely. Even just having like one person here to like sort of talk with. Because me and Megan are talking all the time. Let's see, where are we at right now? Let's have him dip down a little bit. How's it going? Megan, how's it going? What's going on? I haven't looked over in a while.
Just like haven't quite figured out how to
Like that shield guy is cool.
Yeah, I like this place.
Oh, thank you. That's the idea. Very excited for the new Zelda to come out. That's my jam right there. I really hope that they give you more options for the house that you could buy in that thing. I think I was mostly disappointed that like it was very bare bones what you could actually end up doing in the house.
Ooh, how do I kill this guy?
Do you remember that house in the Zelda?
Where you like store your weapons?
Mm-hmm. I think like
Oh.
if Animal Crossing had combat, I would play Animal Crossing so much more.
Oops, I timed that wrong.
There you go, ring-a-ding on my phone. Hold on a second. I don't know if that's my mom checking in with me, because I asked them if they wanted to do a call later.
That key's kind of scary looking.
Yes, my time.
Not the face key.
Try to call them every other week. That's as much family as I'm comfortable with. No, but like yeah, try to do a group chat with them.
Yeah, I don't have any of that magic dust left. That's too bad.
Let's see.
All the way back.
I like this pterodactyl guy. No, I'm not gonna do that. I think it's he's expressive enough without having to add those silly things.
I'm gonna die.
Uh-oh. Don't die.
I'm gonna die, actually.
Don't die.
I've been, like, very,
Heck you.
I've been very, like, not careful. Which is not something I usually do. Come on.
Birds are funny. We were walking outside the other day and
Oh, no.
encountered some hawks. And it was not a good time for Megan.
There was, like, at least 3, if not 5. I'm like, what are they doing? It felt like they were hunting us. It felt like they were hunting us. There was this moment where we were walking and this giant shadow like came over us like a movie.
It was to our right.
It was, no, it came. They were, yeah, but like it swooped. It was like, whoosh. And I'm like, it's gonna kill us.
Yeah, I think was it early on that walk or like right then when you're like, do you think we could 1v1 a hawk, or you're like,
Yeah.
human versus hawk 1v1, who wins?
Do we get out of this? Oh, I died. Yeah, I'm just being uncareful.
Uncareful.
It's okay.
Ooh, this pterodactyl guy's coming out pretty nice. I think I might end up adding whatchamacallit, Parkhouse somewhere else in the scene. Maybe not on top of the pterodactyl. Or maybe. I don't know. Who knows what we'll do. That's kind of the fun about this too. I'm a straight ahead animator, which is not super foundationally sound. But that's just the way that I enjoy it, and nobody's paying me to do this, so we can do whatever we want. But I end up just kind of like, the main part of the enjoyment of it for me is just like, oh, where are we gonna go? What do we do? And like not knowing is enjoyable. Foreshadowing the pterodactyl, maybe.
There's like a sadness to this game.
Yes. Do you like that?
Do I like the sadness?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It makes me sad.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Let's see where we're at with Pterodactyl Man. Up from behind the mountains. Oh. I think there might be one head
You
little
think
bit.
there's the sadness in this game?
Do I think there's a sadness to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, I mean, I haven't played it, but from that, it seems like the themes of it are pretty sad.
Well, it's like
You have to
everything-
wake up from this world and then it goes away.
And then the world is gone.
Yeah.
So sad. Yeah, like think I really thought about it this much the last time I played it, and I'm kind of like, oh, that is kind of sad.
Maybe I'll put the eye over. Yeah. Wow, this one's turning out pretty good, if I might say so myself. Is that what Zelda's about? I think that's what this Zelda's about. Have you played this before, Dionycitron? Do you play Zelda?
Yeah, the other Zelda games are more like there's like this evil character who's like infecting the land to like be evil and control everything, and you're sort of like working either with or as Zelda or Link to essentially stop him from being evil. So you're like fighting monsters and stuff. But this game in particular, you are asleep on a fish, and
In a fish, right? Like you were in it?
oh yeah, you are a fish. I think the plot of this game is that you are a fish dreaming, and this whole game is the dream of a fish. So when you finish the game, you wake up and this island that you're on doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
It's yeah, you have these adventures and then you have to give them up. Which is like, oh
Which
man.
is sad because you like spend so much time with them and grow to like them, and they're also like quirky. That it's sort of like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
they're all gone.
Thank you for the foreshortening comment. I appreciate that. I think it's going well.
These are my least favorite.
Oop, that one not as good. As soon as I start saying stuff like that. Let's see. Dip. Maybe I need to bring this a little bit lower. Always gotta follow the principles. Do you know what else we were watching that was unexpectedly sad? Was that
Oh gosh, old enough.
Oh my gosh, have you guys seen that before? It's the Japanese show where like they have like little about 5-year-olds do errands. And we were watching one, and the first one, and it was like so great. It's just like this little 5-year-old kid, and then he's getting some like yakisoba for his mom, and she's like watching him from a balcony, and you know, so like he's obviously not necessarily having a hard time with it, but like coming back and forth and like, Mom, I don't know what it is. What's the right packaging and what all that other stuff, and he ends up doing
funny
it.
And cute.
It was great. He enjoyed great success, I would say. And then we flash forward 19 years later. I'm like, oh, we're gonna catch up with him. That's cool. And his mom has passed.
Yeah,
Like
that's really sad.
that sweet mom who was just like so supportive and like so proud of him, and then she's gone. Oh, devastating.
If you don't know, me and Matt lost our dads pretty
Yeah.
close together, so
Yeah.
we're
We're Disney babies, essentially. with,
No.
with dead parents and stuff.
But so when I find that when something is touching for one of us, it's like pretty touching for the other as well, because we have kind of this similar stuff, I think.
Yeah.
So like her mom, his mom died of cancer, I think.
Mhm.
That's like an immediate like.
Yeah.
So if you hear us making jokes about our dead dads,
See, it's the only way we know how to do it.
yeah.
It's not. Shout outs to all the people with dads. Bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you in your good your good dad
Yeah.
times. Have more good times with your dad.
Yeah. Or not, whatever.
Anyways, let's see where it is. There's a. There you go. What do you think, Matt? There's a pterodactyl for you. Woo! Flies away. And yeah, I think we'll end up doing the baloney Radon later. I think that'll be exciting. Flap. This guy's pretty big. But you know what? It's a little cartoon, and it's okay if he's almost as big as the opening in the volcano.
Yeah.
Flap, flap, flap. Yeah, I'm really happy with this pterodactyl. Do you see it, Megan? I'll play it again, a couple
No,
more
I should-
times. Oh,
Wow. It's like screaming as it comes towards camera.
just like that.
I can't really see it because your face is over it.
Oh, my face is over it?
Can you move?
Oh, sorry. I forget. Let me try again. Can't see it because of my big face. Flap, flap, flap.
I'm waiting for the light to catch up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty cool, huh?
That looks great.
Coming into the foreground.
That looks great. I love that. Yeah, more dinosaurs. That looks cool.
More dinosaurs. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, lava or volcano works with dinosaurs. Do you think we should have like some plants, like a little bit of jungle also, or just volcanoes? Flap, flap.
A little bit of jungle too.
I'm pretty well pleased with this pterosaur. I think there might be a couple parts where.
Let's put that there. Dude, Jumanji scared me so much as a kid.
We tried watching it again recently because I don't remember watching it, and it was a weird movie.
Yeah, it's weird. Scary. Did you watch the whole thing?
No,
No.
we're like, this is weird. Let's leave. Let's leave Jumanji.
Ooh, there's a seashell here.
I think that some of the it might be. I'm probably overcorrecting on some of these flaps. Yeah, let's just make it smooth. Let's just make it smooth.
Oh, it's not on the ground. It's right here. Oh. I'll find it later.
Sometimes you have the drawings and then you overdo it.
I have to hold a rooster.
Oh, Dibs is back. Hello. Welcome back, Dibs. Yeah. Did you leave your in-laws' house? Are you home now?
Open. I don't know how this thing opens. It's not like that. Thanks, Dibs.
Yeah. So I'll make some tweaks to that probably as we go on. But whatchamacallit? Do I have the juice for one more? I don't know. Let me see. What time is it? It's 1. How are you feeling, Megan? Do you want to wrap up for now, or do you want to do one more?
I'm gonna either way. I'm just gonna use the restroom.
Okay. let me
You can switch it.
turn the thing to animate only. Animate only. Okay.
Hey, you keep going. Am I good?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you're good. Fire, fire, fire. Hi, hi, hi. No, still there. Well, I hope that they're feeding you well. Good food. What did you have for dinner? Let me see. Should we just do something kind of like more just an environment thing? Or should we animate another character? Oh, I think Dionysotron, you said something about a hot spring, and Megan was excited about that, so I'll probably end up adding the hot spring right now. Boo, boo, boo. Let's add the hot spring. Let's add it here on the on the left. Totes. Totes, 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 toadity toadity toad, 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 toad. Okay, what's a hot spring look like? I've never been to a hot spring before, so I don't actually have anything in mind other than like the monkeys. I'm gonna draw the hot springs. Chocolate? Thanks. Megan just brought me a chocolate. I'm in love.
If you put the hot spring on the left,
Uh-huh.
then it'll be in the same frame as the dinosaur, and then it can be kind of like its own little area.
Oh.
If we're gonna turn this into like a little short.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
Or good.
Okay. Wow, hot springs are pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Have you been to a hot spring before, Megan?
Not that I remember.
I think there are some in California,
Yeah.
especially on the way up to San Francisco.
I have memories of going in water, but it was not hot.
Mm.
So probably not.
I guess they just seem to look kind of like craters, which we just did on the moon.
Oh, Dibs made dinner?
Dibs, did you make dinner or did your in-laws cook for you?
What'd you make for dinner?
There we go. We got 3 hot springs for you. And then I'll add the vapor later, since I like doing effects.
Did you take this?
Take something? Oh yeah, did it. Okay, got it.
Take swig.
Excuse me.
Just had a feeling. Had a feeling.
Oh Matt, I don't know if you were here, but we had opened Pokemon cards earlier, and I just wanted to show off our favorite guy. that we got. A shiny little flaffy. Let me go into full screen. Excuse me, water.
Sorry.
No, that's me. There it is. Cute. We try to have little celebrations for when we complete, larger projects and stuff like that. So that was it. I don't know if you collected Pokemon cards as a kid, but I didn't, so now I'm doing it as an adult. Eat it, Mom. Don't eat it, Mom. Let's see.
I could try that. Oops.
I also just I was looking through our stuff, and I really like this little thing that Megan made.
What did I make?
Oh, I'm just showing you on the bike.
Oh. I was like, what did I draw?
I made dinner, but that's pretty rare. Oh, you made dinner for your in-laws? Wow. What a loving household situation there. But yeah, this is Megan flying on her bike. Maybe one day we'll actually fix her real life bike, and then
Definitely
be able to
one
ride.
day. I love my bike.
Yeah. She was the pterodactyl going into the screen in the last scene. I also really enjoy finding places to put us in the scene at some point. But yeah, let's see. Let's just do one more. Maybe a little guy somewhere, either in the hot spring. I don't know, Dionysus, do you imagine something in the hot spring? What'd you have for dinner also? Steak? Salmon? Tofu? Beans? What's that? Is that a mole?
Oh, sorry. I forgot I accidentally.
His hand.
Yeah, you like these guys?
Oh, those are cool. I haven't played the game, so I don't actually know the monsters.
These guys are cute. They dig in the ground. See?
Oh. It doesn't really fit the Zelda world, but
I love
it is
it.
funny.
Yeah, I love it. I don't like killing them. Even though I just. Look at them.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
seem
really
pretty
go
easy
for
to
you
avoid, yeah. Koi fish? Fishing for volcano creatures.
I thought you were saying what Dibs ate for dinner.
Dibs
I was
ate
like, oh no!
Dibs ate koi.
I hope not.
He went into his neighbor's pond, because all the French people keep koi, as we know, and got himself a nice dinner. Let's see. Well, we can have someone fish up a koi, maybe. I wanna have like the people in the hot springs like doing hot spring stuff. Although we could have someone both fishing and relaxing in the pond. Yeah, so let's do that.
I think there was like an order to this. It said up 3.
Fishing is actually the first thing I animated for a stream. Way back in the day. Fisherwoman. Should we make it fisherwoman? I've always had fisherman, so let's do fisherwoman. Mashed potatoes and a pork thing. Sounds hearty-o.
Yeah, get out of here. Oh god.
Should we have like a brontosaur fishing? Even though brontosaurs eat vegetation? Who should we have fishing?
Maybe they're eating like grass in the water.
Oh, like that scene in Fantasia.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, this is a river of lava, so I don't know.
Well, isn't there a hot spring?
There is a hot spring.
Maybe there's plants in the hot spring.
Well, Dianastron requested a fishing thing. So, let me...
Well, it's kind of like combining a few things.
Maybe what I need to do is just, like, extend the background a little bit. And make it so that there's a little more room for shenanigans to go on. And then this will be the last thing. Excuse me. Yeah. I can't shake these memories out of my mind. Do we want? Let me give you some options. Maybe we can have some kind of like a stone troll. Something like that. You can be fishing, or they can be fishing. Just a genderless stone troll. Oh, little Reggie.
I wonder if I can kill them with arrows.
Or we can have. Who else? Who else likes to fish here?
This is how I felt with the ravens attacking. Felt like this was gonna happen. But I don't have sword.
I know I'm making a hassle for myself by designing this guy like this, but here's another option.
How the heck do these goats die?
So you have Stone Troll 1, this guy 2, and then 3. You can have some sort of a dinosaur jigging his tail. Okay, so your choice, Dionysiotron. Do you want Stone Troll? Do you want Dino jigging, or do you want this person with the elaborate hat?
What if I just keep hitting it?
Ghosts are immune. They can be hit though, it seems.
Oh no! I just have to hit them a lot.
Oh. That'll do. Dino jig. 3. 3 is Dino jig. Alright. So this is our second dinosaur in the scene. I don't think we intended for this to be a dinosaur thing, but it makes a lot of sense with the lavas. So I'll just move this guy over.
Ooh, that one gave me bombs. This one in here. Don't get me, ghost.
Okay, so let's just do like a little jiggy cycle. Dino fish. Plop this in. Library.
Okay.
Fishing. Dino fish.
Like I gotta move the gravestones a certain way.
It's a gravestone puzzle.
Yes.
Let's animate this.
So it gave me numbers, and I think the numbers tell me which order to do it in and which way to move them. So if I just follow the directions it gave me.
Usually following the directions is helpful.
This one goes down. This one goes left. I think then it's up. And then right. And then
Let's
up
copy this
again.
face over.
And there you have it.
Did you do it?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I've done it before.
It's still
The main
impressive to
thing-
me.
The main thing is doing it again. And I'm pretty sure the first time I had to look it up. Alright.
Sounds
There's
like
two
a 120.
skeletons.
130.
This is the color dungeon and we're the color grid. Okay.
I just don't want it to be that different when it's jigging. You don't need big exaggerated motions when you're jigging.
Okay. How does this work?
Do any of y'all fish? Dibs, do you fish actually? I feel like maybe it's just because of my misguided understanding of your countryness, even though you're not very country. I felt like we had we'd planned on barbecuing, or you talked about doing a barbecue at some point. But I don't remember if you fish at all. I used to fish, but not anymore.
Oh, that was easy.
Go, Mac. Hey, Jess! Jess! Jess is here!
Yay! Hi, Jess.
How are you doing, Jess? How are you feeling? We're excited to see you!
Yeah.
We're excited to see you. Bring you some gifts. Well, actually, I don't think we should bring gifts there, because you guys are you gonna drive? Well, anyways, we're gonna see you, so it'll be nice. I don't know the logistics of it. We don't have to figure that out here. Wait. Wait. Enjoying this dino guy. A little goofy face.
I have to hit them into their hole. No red.
Full of bagels, so doing
I want
good.
bagels.
We're a fan of bagels in this household. Maybe our neighbor will give us more bagels.
I know we have a bagel supplier.
I still feel kind of weird being like, hey, you got any of those bagels?
No, I don't feel weird. I'll ask.
Okay, if you want bagels, you could ask her. Oh boy. This dinosaur is so funny. Am I drawing in their safe space? Yes. Let me lower his head a little bit. Let's loop back to this one at the beginning.
What if you do make every tiles one? I can go on. We'll just go across. actually solve this puzzle.
You don't think you can solve it?
No, I think I can solve this puzzle. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this room's just full of money. Okay.
Just like in real life.
Like a bank?
Something like that. Well, I don't think banks keep money like that anymore. It's all in the computers, I guess is. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bank? Money? What are these? What are those things? Okay, so something like that for the jig. That is a great dine. I was like, wait, what? Dine? Dinosaur, right. So what we can do is jig, 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 jiggy, jiggy. Let's loop that a couple times and then maybe right about here. Let's do no, because I think that pterodactyl's coming through, so we don't want him. Jig, jig. 1, 2.
Uh-oh. Does this thing work? Oh, that jump. Oops. I'm gonna try falling instead.
Jig, snap.
Oh, I might die here. I'm not timing this very well. Yeah, this is the end for me here.
Oh no! Well, that's the cool thing about video games is you can just keep, you can do it again.
Yep. I think I just wasn't really paying attention. Hold on, let me try. All right. It's like not timing this very well. I should have just hit it.
Snap.
Okay.
Move that big boot out of the way. What kind of a fish comes out of the lava? A firefish? What kind of a... Let's see. Are you fighting right now? No, it's a puzzle. Firefish. Let's see. Well, just let me show you what the scene is thus far. I want to show you what we got, what we did today. So, Dibs requested the scientist. Dinicetron had the the cloud and the fire tornado. salamander, bunny rabbit, a bunny rabbit in the lake.
Intense battle.
I guess maybe what we could do is like he could just have a steak that's already in there, and then he's just kind of cooking it in the lava.
Sure, that's cute.
Yeah, and then he can just like pull it out and just eat that instead of like chomping on a thing. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. Anyways, that's the scene thus far. Where I think we're gonna wrap after doing this little dino thing. So let me know if you have a suggestion actually before we go, and then I'll just add it to the list and do it off stream or start with that next time. It's nice. It's nice also for me to have like something to work on at the beginning of the stream. Otherwise, I'm just sort of like
Waiting.
wait, want. I'm here. Wait, want. So yeah, we'll wrap with Dino for now. After I finish the bite. But yeah, let me know if you have something that you want me to animate. What a world, huh? Please be a part of our world, Jess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean with the suggestion?
Yeah, with a suggestion.
I'm like, she is a part of our world. What are you talking about?
She's a big part of our world.
Okay. How
So-
does this puzzle work?
Let's see.
I'm gonna make this blue.
So let's actually push the head out a bit farther. So
Hey. It works if you just hit the ones that were originally. Okay.
we gotta maintain his thickness. We like the thick. On this channel, we like thick. I think his skull shape is getting a little weird there. That looks more like him.
What is this one? Oh, that. Oh, but I don't have this key yet. Back this way.
You want a guy peeking out of one of the craters? I think these craters are hot springs, so we could put your guy in the hot spring. Should I put Tyler in the hot spring?
Yeah.
Sure. I can put Tyler in the hot spring.
Left.
Unless you want to be in the hot spring, Jess, or someone else. You can put one of your enemies in the hot spring.
How do I get into? Oh, I gotta go that way.
This looks like a juicy meat. Maybe this is what you ate for dinner, Dibs.
Okay, down. Oh no, up is where the exit is. What am I doing? I stopped thinking. I was like, the arrow's telling me where to go.
It's Sunday. We know think on Sunday.
Yeah.
Why think?
If I go up. And this way.
Dino booty, dino booty. Ouch. Did you hear that?
Are you okay?
That was my wrist.
Oh, I think if I go this way, down, and then to the right, and then
How's this looking, by the way? I love the scene thus far. Hello, Ismail. Did I pronounce that right? Let's see. Hey, thanks for joining. I don't think we've said hello to you before, but hello. Hello. I know sometimes it's like you watch a stream and like you don't necessarily have to chat, but I appreciate you saying hello, so hello back. How are you doing? We are making this dinosaur eat his cooked steak or his cooked meal. Let's do it this way so he can complete his step, and that's what will prompt him to be able to turn his head around.
Okay. Right. Uh-oh, big blobby. I think I need to make it.
Me like a ray of sun. Then
Yay. Button go.
boo 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 boo.
Okay, need to move.
Boo 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 boo.
Move both of these. And do that.
Boo 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 boo.
Hey, that's the end of the dungeon.
Hey.
Just gotta go fight the big guy. Probably use some more magic powder.
Maybe we should have it a little floating a little bit more. Feels like it's a little too close. It's sort of eating into dino space to do his dino thing.
There we go. I should probably buy more just in case. Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Right.
it spins it.
Up. Right. Up. Left. Up.
Boom.
Oh, not that way.
Hey, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Ratty. Of course, you do whatever you want. We're glad to have you here, and it's nice. So we'll just keep doing these, and we'll animate more scenes. Big bite.
Up.
Megan,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I'm in the dungeon trying to figure out how to get to this boss fight at the end, which I am entering now.
Oh, well, that will be good timing because
I
I'm
think
about
it's the
to.
boss.
I'm about to finish up this dinosaur.
This is safe. I am safe. Sure.
Let's see where we're at now. See about this dino. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Dino's cooking steaks. Dino cooking steaks.
I'm just gonna try hitting it. See what happens here.
Okay, I think he needs a big down and then an up.
Oh, my shield blocks this stuff.
That's helpful.
Oh, stop throwing stuff at me.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Okay, so we're about to wrap here. I want to do a TBD for Jess's I think we're probably gonna add Tyler in the hot tub or in the hot springs. Hot spring Ty. So let me just put him here. TBD. We tried to do as much as we can on stream, but sometimes, you know, there's too many ideas and you don't have enough time. So I don't want to I want to get to them because I think there are people who are making good ideas here. And then, yeah, Ismail, as a welcome, do you have any sort of suggestion? And then I'll try to add that and possibly do that one off stream also, or at least get it started. It's a long process doing these things, and they end up taking a bit of time because animation do like that. But yeah, it's nice to have the ideas floating around. And this time we've been keeping a little note of who said what.
Do you think I should be red or blue? Red is offense and blue is defense.
Do you get hit a lot?
Yeah.
Blue. Blue is what I would pick. But how much is the offensive buff? Because sometimes it helps if you could just go quicker.
It doesn't. It just tells me red or blue.
Well, I don't know.
I don't want to go blue.
Do what your heart tells you.
I'm going blue. I also just want to be blue because I think it's gonna change my clothes.
Nice. It's all about the fashion souls.
Yeah, I'm kind of like not the best at dodging stuff, so blue makes more sense, I think.
Why dodge when you can tank?
Tells me I'm gonna take half as much damage.
Oh, that's a big deal. Was this in it before?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember you getting red or blue.
I'm blue now.
What'd you pick last time?
Blue. I mean red.
Oh, you picked red last time? Then yeah, go blue this time.
Look at me in my little blue outfit. Look at my little blue outfit. Oh yeah, that's definitely the better choice for me.
Bom, 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 bom.
Alright. Where do I go now?
Yeah. Little dino bite. Dino bite!
I go that way.
And then he can run off stage with his cooked meat, and that'll be the end. Kind of had this idea of dino eggs cooking in the hot springs, maybe even having a baby dino break out.
Baby dino.
That is a real cute idea. That is right up somebody's alley.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, okay. We'll add that note as well. Dino spring. Maybe we just say hot springs, because that'll be a little area. Nope, don't need that folder. Say dino egg.
Did I not lift this before?
Since Dino Mama busy eating, let's just place a nice dino egg. Maybe right here. Maybe 2 eggs.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Well, let's also design the dinosaur that'll pop out. Did you like? You like the horn type of dinosaurs? The ones that have like a little flare? Or like more of like a raptor type of dinosaur?
This thing cursed me by giving me something positive. That was nice.
Or maybe like one of those silly duckbill dinosaurs? Or since these are pretty easy to draw. Or a long neck. So those are the dinosaurs that I know thus far.
Triceratops?
So 1, 2, yeah, we can have little lumps for Triceratops.
Oh, those are so cute.
3, 4. What do you like? What do you like? What's your favorite dinosaur? This will determine what your favorite dinosaur growing up was. It better match.
I like the long necks.
I think my favorite dinosaur growing up was probably like, I want to say maybe like Allosaurus. If that's what it was. It was like a big predator like T-Rex, but it wasn't T-Rex. So it's like the alt T-Rex, you know, not as big, not such of a star, but still like pretty mean and scary looking. Just like
Really?
not like the alpha.
Wow.
Yeah. That's that's my
I just like the long ones that eat the leaves.
yeah. Long boars are cute.
But I also just because I watched Land Before Time. So
Sure. They made like tons of those movies. That's pretty nuts.
that's cool.
I think I always intended on watching more of them, but I just didn't have the VHS and didn't stay at the friend's house long enough. And I was like, oh, time to go.
Tell me if there's a shell nearby. Down here?
Number 2 looks great with a crying face. All right, we'll have one of these then for the dino egg. 2 it is. Or maybe since we have 2 eggs, we can have one then one then the other. Do you have a second favorite? If you have just like 2 little babies next to each other,
Oh yeah.
even though number 2 is a predator.
No.
You can be friends. Oh.
In childhood.
With the prey animals during childhood.
Just gonna take all the spots. Just have a feeling like it's not just like dug in the ground. Usually they're in spots.
It's not just dog in the ground.
Probably not like dug like this. Maybe if I do this. Oh, there it is. My first instinct is to dig, and I think it's because of Animal Crossing. But then I realized, like, this is not Animal Crossing. You kind of need to like try stuff.
My childhood was dinosaur free for some reason. How did that happen? Did you like just not end up seeing Jurassic Park? I think that was probably most people. Is it
I
either
didn't see Jurassic Park until I was in college.
either Land Before Time or Jurassic Park? I think were the big dinosaur medias. And now kids these days get Pixar's Dinosaur, which is a great introduction to dinosaurs. Let's give him some bit of a back.
It's not called dinosaurs. What's it called?
It's called the Good Dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaurs. That's what it's called.
I haven't seen the movie. I only know it by its reputation. But maybe I'll watch it someday.
Oh, that's a hibiscus flower. How do I take this flower? Maybe I need to finish this quest first? And then they'll give me the flower, and then I can give the flower to them? That sounds more likely. Okay, I will do that. That means I need to go to the cemetery. Over here. Is there a quicker way to get to the cemetery?
I like this face, so I'm gonna just do like a little quick little trace over. Almost done with you.
I'm getting so many seashells.
I'm getting so many seashells. I think his shape is kind of changing a little bit.
Through there. Or maybe I go right. Yeah, I'll go right. I'll go right, and then I'll go up, and then I'll go into the cemetery. Oh no, I want to go here, so go up. Okay, I know where to go. Nope. This is the best Zelda game, in my opinion.
What's number 2?
I don't have any strong opinions about number 2. I just know this was my favorite.
The one I still want to get you to play at some point is the Wind Waker, but that might not happen for a while. Don't know when that's gonna get a Switch release.
I would love to play the remake of that.
It's so pretty. Let's see where our dinosaur's at. So he's getting a little small.
Is it magic or do I sing maybe? No? Maybe I magic it? No? Let's see. awaken this ghost?
How do you awaken the ghost? By saying its name 3 times?
Oh, I think I gotta do the other dungeon.
Mm-hmm. How much has his change? His shape changed quite a little bit. He became much chonkier. Well, that follows. We like the chonk over here. Let me just copy him over from where he was before. And also give him an underbite there for some reason. And there. And there. You end up making mistakes in straight ahead also. Well, not mistakes, it's just the drawing changes. And maybe the new design is nice, but I like how he looked before. I think his torso was just a lot smaller. Yeah, it's mostly tail. Just try to make his torso look a little bit smaller. Yeah,
I
he's
feel
getting
like I get the
a
hook
little
shot
too
from
thick.
doing that dungeon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Wait. How many more dungeons do you have?
This one and one more? No, there's gotta be another dungeon. Well, I cannot multitask.
Well, we're almost done here. So, no worries. Big bone, big bite. Oops. Put that away. Not on that layer. I wonder how long this scene will be. The last one was 26 seconds. Was like the full loop. And I think
What's
the
that guy
one
doing up here?
the one before that was 13. Or not 13, a full 30. So I'm curious. The timing for everything ends up working just like whatever sort of looks acceptable. I think there were a couple little parts that had like a tiny bit of a hitch, but we centered things around the golfer and sort of worked from him, and everyone else could be like just doing their thing, and it worked out all right.
Alright, the dungeon begins.
Okay.
This thing's died.
All right, and then instead of like doing it all out, I'll just have a couple of stand hold. I want to make sure that I get his tail wag in there. Just a note to self to not forget the proper tail wag for when we complete this sort of guy off stream. Okay. Ooh, cancel. Save. Let's go out, and then this is a scene for today. So let's see. We had our cloud and our fire twister by Dionysotron. We had the then we did the scientist that Dib suggested. We also had the pterosaur that the silent golfer suggested. Then we did this T-Rex Fisher person. or T-Rex Fisher dino that Dianysotron suggested. And we're going to add Tyler in the hot tub and 2 eggs not boiling, incubating in the other hot spring as well. And that's it for today, I think. Thank you, everybody, for coming. These are always nice and relaxing to do on a Sunday morning. We had a bit of a tech issue, and hopefully that won't happen again next time. If we switch to Firefox or
Are we done
something.
today?
Yeah.
Alright, let me save.
Yeah. I think I did plenty of drawing.
Yay! Thanks everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Excited about this one.
Yeah. How far did you get in Zelda?
Well, I did the color dungeon and I changed my clothes to be blue now, and I did the desert where I had Marin sing the song to a walrus, and then the walrus went back into the ocean, and then I went to the desert and I fought a worm, and then I went to that place with the stolen knights,
Uh-huh.
and I went into a temple that told me that I'm inside a fish's dream. And then,
Oh, so you found out already.
but the owl was like, but nobody really knows if that's true or not. And I was like, alright. And then I did a bunch of other stuff. I did the color dungeon. I opened, from the worm that I killed in the desert, I got the key to open the lock underneath the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
I've been walking around trying to figure out how to get in there, and I went up through the mountain, and then I jumped down, and now I'm inside that dungeon. So
You did so much.
I did a lot.
Yeah. Thanks for calling it a show, Dibs. Sometimes we think about it that way. It's both a show and a stream and a chill. So many things.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you all.
We'll be back probably
Probably on Wednesday.
Wednesday nights. We've been doing a Wednesday night chill stream where we just work on other projects because you always got stuff going on. And we're there. We're available if you want to hang out. Come hang out. And otherwise, we'll see you next time. Nice to meet you, Ishmael. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correct. I'm not very good at pronouncing things. But yeah, well, take care.
Yeah. See ya.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
See you.
Eh.
Bye-bye.
Boo, boo, boo.